Hello everybody, hopefully you can all see and hear me if all is well and gremlins haven't decided to show themselves. Thank you, Gecko. Hello. Hey, Reese. Hello. Hang on. Pixel, I appreciate the question. I know what you're trying to say, but now is not the time to be asking that kind of thing, unfortunately. And also, hopefully DB is on comms now, hopefully. Hello? No? Okay, maybe not. But yeah. Well, yeah, when you say has it already happened, well, yeah, thank you, Double Tap. Yeah, no, it hasn't yet. I was just coming to that. So, for those that don't know, we're playing Part 2, Last of Us Part 2, not just because we were going to return to it anyway, which would have been the plan, and we weren't entirely sure when we were going to do that, but recent news that most of you have probably heard by now. Recent news that most of you have probably heard by now that unfortunately, very sadly over the weekend and shockingly as well, Brandon Cole, also known as SuperBlindMan, he unfortunately passed away over the weekend, and that was a real shock to me and many others as well. And the reason I mention that is because he was one of the people responsible for the accessibility as it is in Last of Us Part 2, meaning that you can play it without assistance. And Yeah, so that's partly why we're doing this. It's sort of a tribute, for lack of a better word, I guess you could say. I wasn't really sure how to phrase that, but yeah, tribute, I guess, is a way to say it. And I know there's been a massive outpouring of support and and grief as well. But generally, the sentiment being that the fight will carry on for accessibility, as well. So yeah, there's a lot to take in. I know people are still going to be processing this, but yeah, I thought it was a fitting way to honor the work that he'd put into this and other titles as well, of course. And I believe we now have DB on comms in the background as well. So because of course,
you do in fact.
Yeah, there we go. Let me just make sure. Can everybody hear DB on comms? Hopefully so. Good. Thank you so much, everybody. Yeah. Yeah. A bit. What? You can hear him a bit. Okay, fair enough. Let me just make sure. Let me just have a look and just see what's going on. But yeah, we are going to be continuing DB's playthrough. And for the record, I have been off stream. I have been playing Last of Us Part 1's PC port as well as Jukesy, that is not necessarily the right question to be asking, I don't think, but I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, DB, I will set up a party and get you in.
Official news.
Give me a second.
Notification. Game base.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've done this, so it'll be interesting to see how much comes to mind immediately.
Parties. Start party.
Let me just start a party. There we go. Hopefully you're all doing well.
Start closed party. Press cross to select.
Without news notwithstanding. Well,
to move, press the up.
I mean, and in light of the news as well. The recent unfortunate news.
Leave party. Invite players.
Yeah, it's a big loss for everybody, I think, really.
Share screen. Start share play. Invite players.
Let me invite
friend,
players.
Friend. Sorted. Backend.
And I will answer the very interesting question in a minute.
Party
there we go.
Select. Share screen. Button.
But yeah, this might have a little different sort of a vibe. Well, maybe a different kind of vibe today. So, yeah, I appreciate your understanding in advance from any of you. And the YouTube side should now be working as well. For those of you that are curious, I managed to, I think, resolve the YouTube side of things too. So if people want to, chime in on the YouTube side, feel free. Regarding Last of Us on PC, yeah. I may tell that story if people are. Well, I might not tell it today, but I may tell it. DB, did you get the invite? Hopefully you did.
I got the party invite, yes.
Oh, good.
Oh, wait. But that means I have to start the game and then invite you to it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not used to that.
No, but that's half the fun of this playthrough though, because of course I've played it through as a game without save. But the great thing that the work that was done on Last of Us Part 2 means is that people with no prior practice, I guess, at playing without sight can also give it a go, as the amazing, wonderful, talented Janissary did as well several years ago. I was very fortunate to be there for that run as well, or parts of that run, which is very cool. Hello, Dean. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the well wishes and the compliments. Hold on, let me see. Hard for CFE Fest next week. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It'll be good to see everybody again. Hey, Chris, welcome in. How are you doing? Great to see you as always. Oh, I believe we have an invite.
View in multitasking
yes,
mode.
we do.
View in full screen.
View in full screen. Because
screen.
this will not be my playthrough.
Sharing screen 1.
This will be DB's playthrough, hopefully. Oh, hold on. Yep, we do have audio. Let me just switch us in. There we go. There we are. You should now see the full screen audio. Let me just
Back end.
let
Rope
the
down menu.
screen reader stop
Press cross selection.
just bubbling away. There we go.
Button guide. Cross
Oh,
button.
wow, no.
Hold to draw. Left stick. Move pointer. R2 button. Hold to
Hang on a
right.
minute, just wait for the guide to stop. Okay. Yeah, hey Chris, how you doing? I'd seen Turn 10 say stuff. I'd seen Naughty Dog say stuff. I don't know if I'd seen NetherRealm say anything, but it wouldn't surprise me, of course, because without the work that Brandon and Rattlehead did, the game would not be anywhere near as accessible as it is now. And improving. Hey, Mind Killers, welcome in. Good to have you in here for a tribute stream of sorts. There we go.
Play the main story of The Last of Us Part 2.
There we go. And we have DB's playthrough up on screen. Janissary did not do the AD. Janissary did not do the delivery for the. I don't know whether she had a hand in the actual script writing for Part 2's remaster, but at least I can't recall off the top of my head. But they brought the same describer back for Part 2, which is very cool because this game in its remastered form now has audio description and the improved haptics as well. But for those who missed it, we are essentially paying tribute to the wonderful Brandon Cole, SuperBlindMan, who worked on this game and others as well, and was the reason why they are as accessible as they are, at least amongst others as well, alongside other amazing people too. So yeah, without further ado, let's dive in. When you're ready. Are you having cable problems? Are you?
I'm having blindfold problems.
Oh
in
yes.
the sense that I can't find it.
Is that because you're already wearing it and you can't see where it is? Maybe.
The number of times that has happened to me with my glasses, and I don't mean like having my glasses on my forehead. I mean looking at someone through my glasses.
Oh no.
And being like, "Have you seen my glasses?"
Goodness me. Turn 10 said stuff on Twitter as well as Naughty Dog as well, but I hadn't seen NetherRealm say anything. I'm not surprised that they have at all, as I said. But hopefully you're doing well, Chris. It's been a little while. But let's continue with this and see where we left off and how far we get with this. And bear in mind, DB is playing blindfolded, as is...
Well, I will be as soon as I find the blindfold. If I can't find it, I will literally play with my eyes closed.
Or just turn your back to the screen or whatever, either way.
Well, that's actually a good point. I'm
button
wearing
Cross button.
I'm wearing headphones,
Hold to draw.
Yeah.
Left stick.
so it
Move
won't
pointer. R2
sound
button. Hold to react. Button
backwards.
guide.
No,
Cross
exactly.
button.
Like if you're wearing
Hold to
headphones
draw.
and as long as they're the
Right
right way around, you'll be
Move pointer.
fine.
R2 button.
Yeah.
Hold to react.
But I mean, put it this way: it wouldn't be the strangest thing I've seen. It would be. I think one of the funniest ones I saw was a person hiding under a desk. Well, not hiding, but literally sitting under a desk to play a match of Killer Instinct against me once, which was very good fun. Yeah, so that was very cool. Strange blindfold stories. Why not? But Last of Us Part 2. I might as well just clarify my experience. I'll just talk through my experience with Last of Us Part 2. So I was interested in Last of Us Part 2. I found all the information. That was really cool. It was like, wow, they're kind of doing this. And there was, audio. I don't know if there was audio cues directly in that, but it was, a lot of accessibility information dropped before launch. And it was very, very interesting to see. But we all kind of wondered how it would work. And I remember playing it firsthand and just seeing all of the options and thinking, oh my word, there's so many. But I remember the thing was this was on PS4, so I had to have assistance to sort out my PS4 so I had enough room on it to actually install the game, because the game was about 90 gigs, or no, nearly 100. I think 98 or so gigs at the time, which was a lot. It was one of those things where it was just like, oh no. Yeah, I'm aware it does, Jixie. I'm aware that poster's made the rounds as well on a few other subreddits I've been a part of. And it's good to see all the support for accessibility as a whole as well, like the work that was done. Because Last of Us Part 2, combined all of these existing elements into a cohesive package and, showed the industry that accessibility could be done with a game like this that people might not think could be accessible. Yeah. No, I get you. I get you, Jixie. If you want to send any of that to me privately as well, feel free. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of like the thing is with Last of Us Part 2, I played through. I remember spending hours and hours during my review period sitting there playing it at ridiculous hours of the night because I could. And that's the thing. It was power. It was agency. It was, I say freedom. Freedom doesn't sound like the right term in a post-apocalyptic environment like this. But, it was the freedom to play the game, as I wanted to. Once I figured out how the controls worked, once I got used to nav assist, the subtle quirks that it has, using the item mode and everything. It took me 37 hours. Bearing in mind, of course, the original game didn't have AD. Last of Us Part 2 didn't have AD when it launched. So I spent 37 hours playing through the entire game, watching all the cutscenes, and it was fantastic. I played it through myself, got most of the trophies. I think I needed assistance with like one thing. I'd have to go back and look at my recounting of the review. Did I lose time like I did in... No, it wasn't so much that. It was just, I'll see when I get to the next checkpoint. Or like what I think is the next checkpoint and save. That was mostly it. I remember playing, some of the later sequences really late at night. And then I got stuck on a particular thing that we haven't got to anywhere near yet. And that had me stuck for a while. But it was good. It was good to be able to then say to people who already had the game, sort of say, oh, I'm stuck on this. It's like, So, yeah, that was cool to be able to share. And then, of course, being able to discuss, No Return like much later and all of that with Brandon as well, the trophies and things.
So if you're playing late at night in a very quiet room, is that kind of like the sighted equivalent of like playing with the lights off sort of thing?
I mean, sort of, but not like it's
like do you jump extra high every time something scary happens?
Oh God, no, God. But I mean, there might be the occasional swear word muttered under my breath as a clicker runs at me for the 15th time and just murders me. I'm like, oh, you. Either that or there's a jump which I can't remember if you've done yet. But there's a jump that you make, and there is a point where if you don't sort of take it slowly enough, you will literally jump off to your death, and it's like, oh no, that is bad. So yeah, like you will send Ellie hurtling to her doom, and it's like, oh no, this is bad. Our equivalent might be playing with strong noise cancelling headphones or something for that total isolation. I've never done that, Chris. I've never actually played with active noise-cancelling headphones. I would only do that if there were people in the house with me, or like in wherever I was doing it, just so that, it was safe and I wouldn't have anything sort of happen. You got the way to a particular boss fight, struggled, stopped, came back to it a few days later and went straight through. So by the end of that week, you'd done the game start to finish. That's the thing. Like, as I say, it took me 37 hours on my first run. And then it took me 27 hours skipping all the cutscenes, doing that, and knowing what I was doing on my second. So I'm just rereading that. Really was, because we can. Yeah, exactly. Like, got your copy, got a PS4, set all the accessibility options up. Oh, that's a great story. Realization you were about to step into history. Yes, exactly. Like, it was an iconic game, Last of Us Part 2. Where is the... Japanese speedrunner who played it with 10 plus blindfolds on. What? That is extreme blindfold. Goodness me. That is... Wow. Anyway, with that being said, let's dive back. Oh, sorry. Yes.
I did finally find Blindfold.
Yay!
It is a airline amenity kit blindfold.
Oh, one of those sleep mask things. Yay!
Exactly.
That's cool.
But it still works.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah, that sounds good. Right. Let us dive in then and
Continue.
see where you got to.
X button.
Yeah.
Select.
Hit continue. Why not?
The problem is I've forgotten pretty much all the audio cues since last time.
Well, this will be fun. Because the first thing you do is nav assisting to walk. I mean, or ride. Yeah, I mean, your horse is going for a walk at the beginning of the game. So yeah, tell me what you want me to tell you, if that makes sense.
This is embarrassing. Let's actually start with controls. So I think
Okay.
circle is to like crouch.
So yeah, circle is crouch, once for crouch, and hold for invisible while prone.
X is climb or jump or whatever,
Yep.
I assume.
What the key thing you want to do at the minute is scan for items whilst the ominous music plays. So if you hold R1,
Oh, that gets me
yep,
into
listen
the
mode,
listen mode.
and then you
Yep.
press circle while you're holding it. There you go. So there's loads of items here, and then while you're holding that, press L3. There you go, and that just pings the nearest item, and then you walk towards it, and then you keep pinging it. So you walk forward, but you can release listen mode while you're doing that. So you press out. So you hold R1, press circle. No, hold on. No, you want to hold R1, press circle. There you go, and then you press L3, and then you release R1, and then you can walk towards it. There you go. There's a draw. So what does that mean? See if you remember. Yay! You remembered.
8 supplements.
Yay! That's good. Now,
And hopefully it won't be happening soon. But if I get grabbed, then I hit square for melee.
yeah, you can. Well, I'm trying to remember how you set it up last time because we had this discussion. You either you either mash it, or you hold it, whichever.
Okay.
We'll know when the time comes. Even if you die once in the attempt, we'll know for next time. If that makes sense, which is fine. So yeah, just keep rinsing and repeating your item scan until there's nothing left would be my suggestion. Really are the best two
I'm also
words.
going to be taking frequent mute breaks to blow my nose because I've had a runny nose all day, which is annoying.
Oh,
Button
I'm
back.
sorry. I'm sorry
Cross
to hear
button.
that.
Ping. Hold to door.
Oh,
Left
so
stick.
I'm gonna have to mute the screen reader because it's deciding to talk at me again. It's fine. Best two words to sum up with Last of Us 2. I can. Yeah, I would agree. And I feel like that's a good way to sum up the experience with the games that Brandon worked on. I can. So, I can play... Oh, hit square.
Square?
Yeah. Oh, because there was a... Oh, there you go. You just broke a window. Or, well, not a window, a
Oh.
glass thing. So that's fun. So keep scanning for your items because you may have... I think you actually... Yeah, keep scanning, moving forward. Just move forward towards it. There you go. There you go. You got this. Ah, you know what that noise means? There was nothing there. So rinse and repeat. Just keep scanning. You'll get used to this flow. You'll get your head around it. I've got a feeling you might have to maybe crack a safe again. Maybe. Not 100% sure. But so once you've scanned, then press L3. There you go.
I had to turn up my audio a bit because the that kind of low sound of the item thing
Yeah.
wasn't quite coming. Like I could hear it, but not reliably. So
I get you.
I've got the game on full blast now.
Well-
Meaning, when something jumps at me, I'm gonna scream.
Best way, arguably. Yeah, I was saying, I think I can is a good way to sum it up. You know, as in, I can play a match of Mortal Kombat and know where my opponent is. I can play, you know, I can race in Forza and get round a track eventually. I can play Last of Us 2, take on a clicker and win. You know, and that's huge. The fact that those things are possible thanks to the work that, you know, Brandon and who's working with did is massive. That is huge. Oh, were you being scared then, or was that just you hitting the wrong button?
That was just me double checking the orientation.
It just seemed like you aimed for like. So if you want to scan, if you want to.
What is that?
That means you got to squeeze through coming up. So hit forward and jump, or traverse rather. And you should. No, oh, hang on, you might not be lined up with it. If you scan and then go towards the nearest item, it might scan first, like item scan, and then go towards that. It might line you back up. So now, what you want to do is you want to keep scanning with that L. Hold on, you're going the wrong way. Just stop a minute. It's all right. What by the wrong way, I mean you're not going towards the item. Yeah, yeah, I did see that, Jukesy. I did see that. You're on top of a table, apparently, according to chat. That's funny. So if you open that, yeah, there you go. So basically, just what you want to do is you always want to try and scan for all the items in an area first before you leave. So if you scan again, and go towards it. No, so you want to scan. You want to scan for the item. So what you did was you navigated. So there's two navigation things. What you did was you navigated towards the exit, as it were, which is not what you want to do. In this case, that means it's an interactable that's higher than you. But just go towards it. Just go towards it. I think it's a sign. Yeah. Yes, I was right. So, given the trouble we had last time, do you want me to take control of this? Because this is where that safe is. Do you remember?
Yes.
So,
we finished the safe last time, right?
We did, but...
Or is there another safe?
It's a checkpoint. Or rather, it was after... So, it's reset you, I think.
Oh, so we got to do a safe again?
Yeah. Well... Okay. I agree, Jan. I agree. I know exactly what you're saying. I totally understand. How are you doing, though? Good to see you.
Options.
Yeah, so do you want me to take control, then? That's fine. I don't mind.
Circle button. Back.
Oh. You good? Okay.
Yeah, I gotta do the...
That's fine. I don't mind taking control.
I don't have...
oh, no. Screen reader thing.
Screen reader turned on the PS5, so I gotta take my blindfold off.
That's all right.
To do this part.
That's all
and
good.
Now my eyes hurt because everything is so bright.
Yeah, Last of Us Part 1 on PC. Somebody asked me earlier how well it runs. I won't tell you the story now of the thing that happened earlier when I was playing it, but I've been playing it off stream as kind of a... Well, yeah, I was going to try and beat it anyway, but...
Message from Bagan.
Hold on, let me just grab the share play invite.
Join as a visitor. Connecting to the host.
There we go.
Circle button.
And so now you're going to get to see me play it with a slight amount of lag. But yeah,
If you start another app or use other features during the
Oh,
new notification.
hello, there we go.
New notification. You're playing the host's game.
There we go.
Select.
Right.
Circle button. Back.
Good. Yeah. Right. So, you scan.
June 2013.
Okay, so you item scan, then you scan,
June 20.
and then you walk forward, and then you can keep rescanning as well. Hang on a minute, we got a slight...
July 2013.
There we go.
A picture of a dog.
So remember that for in a minute, chat, for those of you that don't know. This is going to be spoiler territory. Okay, we're going to have to be clever. Oh, I think it might be... Might it be through here? Yeah, it might be. So I'm trying to just navigate this quickly.
July
Unfortunately, this part is where you get a little stuck. But you can actually manually navigate towards objects. There you go. And what I'm going to do, I can't verify this. I can't sort of tell you that I'm doing this and have you just... I can't give you any proof. So I'm going to turn down my monitor feed for the game. So I have no audio for the game at all. And I know what the code is, but I'm going to make out that I don't know. So I'm just pressing the up arrow on the D-pad. And I'm waiting for the little click there that's slightly different on the DualSense. And then I'm going to keep scrolling up. And just wait for... Actually, I'm going to scroll back down, partly because I know what the code is and just to save time.
So you will literally be picking a lock.
Yep. And if I had a different profession, I might be able to call myself a lock-picking lawyer, which I am not. But yeah. Oh, and
I mean, you're
here we go.
Be a lock-picking barrister, right?
There we go. And I've opened it without actually having the numbers on my screen, as it were. It is very fun. It is very, very cool. I love being able to do that. It's a very fun extra thing to challenge yourself to do. I will, you know what I'll do? Shall I grab all of these because this area gets a bit squishy? Is that all right? I'll grab these. So if you want to know how I'm doing this, it's essentially just scan like that, L3, while in scan, walking forward. Oh, hold on. Why has it done this? Hang on a minute. We might have an issue. Why is it not giving me this item? Why are you not... There we go. That's better. I hit triangle. Come on. Give me the triangle. There we go. Oh, that means you're full on stuff. That's good. Or on that particular thing. So it's scan, then L3 while in listen, and then move forward, and then listen plus L3, and then you can move forward again. I think... we might be... yes, I get the feeling we're actually okay. Because there's a few other little... Why is it not giving me the other one?
July 2013.
Just give me that one. Don't worry, we will. This is DB's playthrough as much as mine, but I'm being his assistant for this. So, you know, he's given me permission to go ahead and do this. I'm going to jump over this thing. Whoops. Well, we would have done if I'd have timed that right. Through here?
By the way, as you're doing this, I am attempting to get a refreshment without taking my blindfold off.
That is a challenge. I don't know why it's not triggering properly. You know what? We're going to leave those alone. That's fine. I'll put you on pause and I'll go back in. You're going to have to disconnect me. You're going to have to stop the share, well, the session. The scanning. I think the scanning, a version of this mechanic could be applied to a fair amount of video games, but not necessarily this specific version of it, because this specific version of it can make things a little tedious. It's great, but it does make things take a lot longer sometimes, and it gets a little confusing. Yes, sorry.
The fact that you have to go into focus mode,
yeah,
to scan for items every time.
Yeah, the fact you have to go into focus, like, I mean, even just doing this, you know, and then walking forward,
July 20.
you know, that even takes extra time. You know, you have to go into listen. So if I hit R1, so it's R1. So that's like a second for that animation to kick in. And then you press circle, and then you have to scan. But the point is, it's better than anything that had come before, in the sense of allowing you to run around and grab items. And once you get the hang of it, it works well. It's just that initial phase of, I don't know how this works, I'm getting used to it, kind of thing.
X button.
Does that make sense?
Circle button. Back.
And I'm not trying to disrespect the way that was done. Like, it's a great system. It just has its moments of being confused, I think is the best way to describe it. Scuds, thank you for the follow. I saw you earlier. Thank you for the follow.
That sounds just like me. Moments of being confused.
No, that's moments of running around in circles is you. Although to be fair, they can both happen at the same time. Yeah, like it's an interesting system to analyze.
The host stops it.
It's a very interesting one to analyze and look at. Even with the navigation assist as well. A lot of people said, or have said, it's very linear. It just kind of railroads you. But if you learn how to use the item stuff, that allows you to then go and explore, go and grab things, etc., which is very useful.
Quick question. Instead of disconnecting share play,
you should be able to just do plays as you. Or no. You play.
Your current. Yeah. So if I play with the visitor, you'll still be able to see everything.
Hopefully, yeah. I think so.
Okay. We'll try that.
Let's double check.
If it doesn't work, I can just disconnect it and go back to share screen.
Yeah. Exactly. Hold on. Wait. Actually, I might have to go back into share screen manually. Hold on. Let me do that. That's not your fault. That's a.
Waiting for the host screen.
There you go. Waiting for the host screen. It says on here.
Shared screen.
Oh God, I'm getting double audio. That's. Hold on. Oh, there we go.
Because you're.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I can still see. That was weird. Try that again. Try going back into the game again because I want to see. Yeah, so I can still see the game. That's good. That was surreal. We had double audio there. That was very cool and weird. But yeah, you're back in the game now.
For a second, you're not getting double audio now.
No. It was just while I was in that menu going into share screen as well.
Oh, good. Okay.
So it was doubling up the features. So that was. I've never seen it have that happen. That was very fun. So now you should be free to wander forwards-ish, I guess. Not forwards directly, but nav assist. So if you unpause. Once you've.
I had to take my.
That's all right. Once you've wrapped yourself up.
And then I realized. So my living room table is made of glass.
Oh.
And I have a metal laptop.
Oh.
Which. When all you're feeling with is your heels, because I put my feet up on the table when I play, you can't tell which one's which.
You
apparently the whole time we've been playing, I've been resting my feet on my laptop, on like the trackpad.
Oh no!
And random things happened.
Oh God! You've been clicking
I'm surprised
things.
I can still see Twitch. Actually, that's the most amazing part. I'm surprised I haven't accidentally sent an email or.
Oh God! No. There should be a way for scanning items in almost every video game. Yeah, I can see what you mean. Jan. Makes sense. Minecraft will just ping everything if left unchanged. What? I'm confused, Gecko. But also, oh no. No, but I like these systems work well for this game. I think that's the key thing to look at. That's what I was trying to say earlier. These systems work okay for this game. So don't bother about that, because that's one of those weird ones that's just not necessarily recognizing. So I would nav assist forward if I were you. So come out of listen. And then just regular nav assist. Yep.
So, quick question for you.
You're not going to get jump scared. You can keep the ambience going. You're all right. There you go.
We go. Nothing's going to kill us while we stand here.
Not at the moment, no.
So one thing I've never quite understood is what is the cutoff between I'm in focus, I did an item scan, and now I want L3 to navigate towards the item versus I hit L3 and I want it to navigate towards the waypoint. Like, is it time based?
No.
How does it know which one to turn me towards?
It's mode based essentially. So if you're in listen and you've scanned for an item, it will then go, oh, you've scanned for an item, and you hit L3 while you're in listen, and you'll turn towards the item. Whereas if you're not in listen and you've not scanned for an item, if you press L3, it will turn you towards the objective. And equally, if you're in listen and you scan for an enemy, it will turn you towards the enemy, if that makes sense. So it's like context sensitive is the best way I can describe it.
So if I want to turn towards the item or the enemy or whatever, I have to do L3 while I'm still holding R1.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
You'll get used to it. It's not too like it's one of those things that you just adjust to over time. So
Right.
you'll be fine. Hey Van, welcome in. So I would keep scanning for items. Just keep an eye out, just in case, because you never know. Just scan for items every so often. Like that'll be up to you. I'm not going to tell you when to do it. Just remember to. That is a squeeze through, so you want to see if nav assist will point you towards it. So if you, there you go. Oh no, so it was on your right, and then you. Oh, okay. Oh, it's leading you through here. So keep going. Just keep going because it's trying to take you out the way you came, I think. So just keep nav assisting, and then just. There you go. Okay, so now jump through there. There you go. Oh god. Oh, yep. How's the game audio? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet, chat? Oh, that is a hold. Uh-oh. And that is... Yep. Uh-oh. Yep. Yep. That was the thing.
No idea what just happened.
So you got... So essentially... There are things in here that can kill us, just to be clear. So you are basically you shot a clicker in the face. Well, I can't remember if it was you or if it was Dina, but point being, someone shot a clicker in the face, and now there are more clickers, and it just said stealth kill clickers with your switchblade. So you remember how in part 1 you could shiv clickers? No, yes.
Except it used shivs to do that.
Yeah, it did. But in this game, you're actually able to stealth kill clickers because Eddie has a switchblade. So what you'd want to do, scan for items anyway, just to see if there's anything around here that might be useful. Okay, there is stuff in the distance, but if you want to take the clickers out first, that's totally fine. Because they are kind of... Yeah, I don't know if they're aware. I don't think they're actually aware of you yet, which is good.
So scan for enemies, what, R1 plus square?
Yes, well remembered. Good. I know I kind of briefly mentioned it earlier. So there you go. So that means there's 2. At least 2 that we can see here. It should point you towards the closest one. Be careful, because that one I think knows where you are.
How do I tell if I'm standing or crouching?
It's coming towards you, I think. So you were saying no?
How do I tell if I'm standing or crouching?
You can swipe up on the D-pad. On the D-pad, touchpad even.
You are crouched behind low cover.
There you go.
Health 100. Semi-auto pistol. Equipped. 10. Ammo loaded. 6. Reserve.
So.
Okay.
I would say.
So I'm gonna wanna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna want to grab a clicker before stabbing him, I assume.
Yeah, basically. I have.
Is that
I've
square
been.
or triangle?
That is triangle.
Okay, so
if
triangle to grab and then square to stab him.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
almost like it's the grab and stab. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why, just because it's in that order.
And there's going to be an audio cue when I'm close enough to grab, I assume. Right?
Yes, there will. Yeah.
Okay.
2 different interaction pings, and why only one of them? Wait, 2 different pings? How do you mean, Van? I'm confused. So remember, scan, walk towards clicker in this case. There you go. Walk towards it, and you should. Yeah. So treat it like an item. So just periodically scan for it and walk towards it. No, that's the wrong kind of scan. That. Oh.
That wasn't a scan at all. That was
no, that's what I mean. That was the wrong kind of nav assist. That's what I mean. Yeah. Oh no, that was a waypoint. Oh, it was a waypoint. Okay. So if you might actually be at like a mini waypoint. You might actually. Oh no, it's coming back. That's fine. Uh-oh. Yeah, so you want to scan and then go towards it. There you go. Now keep scanning and going towards it. Just periodically, just because then you'll get through like any turns. Uh-oh. This is going to get dicey. Oh, they're really close together as well. Yep, grab him. Grab it. Yep. Oh, there you go. Oh, is it an auto kill? I actually... No, I don't think it is. Okay. So 1 down. You could scan for items if you want. Or you could take this one out. Either way. Depends how dangerous you want to be. So to be clear, people, I am not playing this at all. This is all under DB's control. That's a bottle. If you wanted to pick that up instead. Well, actually, I don't know if you can because you're full on it.
Does it in the first game, if you had like a brick, you could essentially use that for like an auto kill, like just hit him once, the brick automatically kills him. Does the bottle do that or no?
The bottle is not a 1-hit. The brick, I think, is the brick isn't a 1-hit either, but the brick, I think, is a 3-hit kill, if my memory serves me well. So check what you've got.
Better off grabbing him and stabbing him.
Check what you've got. So press down on your D-pad when you're out of pause. See what you've got. Ah, so if you want to brick a clicker, you could. Do you want to try it?
Well, I don't need.
No, you don't.
I mean,
but do you want to try it?
Use the brick. No, let's save that for a rainy day.
Okay. Well, don't say I didn't offer you the chance to try it. Because bricking... So, I'll tell you why. Because bricking a clicker is very, very satisfying. I will say that. And that means...
So if I want to do that, do I not grab him and just mash
you
square?
basically... You get close enough for the grab to be available, and then you just hit square. Well, I think, to be honest, at this point, he might actually... This clicker might come up to you enough that you might get the chance.
The prompt I'm getting right now, this is for picking up the bottle?
Yeah, that means that you're full. You have an item already. I would recommend going for that clicker now, whatever you decide to do, because it is very, very, very close.
Like, just hit square?
No. Turn towards him and then move in. Turn towards him. I think... Oh, that means you can throw the brick at him, but I would get closer than that. I'm trying to tell if it's moving away or not. I think it might have moved. Yeah, oh. Hit square now, and it should. Oh! What? Well, that was weird. I've never seen it do that. I think we just saw a very rare instance. I don't know. That was weird.
X button. Continue.
I've genuinely...
Did I die?
Yeah, you did, but it didn't, like, the clicker didn't grab you. Like, not in the traditional sense. I've never seen that happen. That is weird.
Is it cheating if I watch the replay just to figure out how I died?
No, I would argue that's not cheating. I've clipped it as well, so you can always watch it later. But that is thoroughly confusing.
Let's see.
Is it possible to feed a clicker to another clicker? I don't know.
Okay.
Signs, stuff like that. There's one other queue that appears... Hang on. It says standard queue, and there's the other queue that is usually used for signs. So it's not used for signs.
Wow.
So what happened?
I literally fell through the world.
Oh my god, you got to... Wow. Okay. So what should have happened there, potentially, is either you hit the clicker and then you die, like via clicker, or, you know, you get maybe a brick kill and that's it. Unfortunately, wow. That is unfortunate.
Unfortunately, falling through the world, you can't really plan for.
No, you definitely can't.
Continue.
So that was why I was so confused. That I did not expect. That was sorry for my. DB went to the back rooms. Yeah, pretty much. Yes.
I broke the 4th floor.
Yeah. Yeah, breaking the 4th floor, indeed. Yes. Right, should we try that again? Because it should reset you to the beginning of this encounter. So.
And presumably this time I'm not going to fall to my doom.
Well, let's hope not.
Next.
Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Yeah, it's very rare that you see issues like that. And this just, yeah. Oof. Wow. So what you're watching is me
Stealth kill clickers with switch
coaching DB.
Sneak up and press triangle button to grab them.
There you go.
Left stick
So it's
forward,
telling
push
you.
lightly to move quietly.
There you go. Imagine if that happened on permadeath. Oh no. Oh. I'm just gonna watch. Good. I'll watch and compliment, if you will. Or advise. Good. Okay. Yeah. And good call, yeah. That other one might see you. Okay, it hasn't seen you. Right, okay. I'm not sure if there's 2 or 3. I think there's a... That's just that bottle. You could theoretically sneak past this clicker if you wanted to, but it would be a risk.
So if I just want to bash him with the brick,
You get
just square.
you get the brick, and then you hit square. So you may want to do that when you're up close. Just so, because sometimes it resets. So I would that's for throwing it at him.
Brick 1.
So I would scan, turn towards him, and then turn towards it, and then. Okay, keep go in. Uh oh, hit it! Again! Oh no! Dodge! Ooh. Oh, Dina might help you hit. So hold. Uh oh! That was very dicey indeed.
Fuckers make my skin crawl.
So what happened there?
So, there is a dodge button that you forgot that exists, which is fine. So L1 is dodge. That's what that shing means. That means you got to dodge an attack. And what happened was, so it saw you. The clicker saw you. It ran in. You got a hit when it was close enough with the brick. It then tried to attack you, and then grabbed you, which you then managed to escape with like a really cool animation. Well, what I think is a really cool animation. And then just as you realized what the square cue was, you hit it and you killed the clicker. So it was kind of like it could have very easily killed you there, but you managed it. So I thought the brick would have killed it, but maybe you've just got to like rapidly do it. I would have to replay part 2 encounters to brush up on combat info. But
so basically, the first time I hit it with the brick, I just ticked it off.
Well, no. To be honest, it was already annoyed because it knew you were there. Which is kind of the issue. Like it knew you were there anyway. If it hadn't have known, it might have just annoyed it. But yeah, tricky. Yeah. So yeah. But the good thing is, thanks to all those accessibility cues that were so well thought out and put in, I can analyze those fights. If I was to rewatch that, I could probably tell you the precise order in which things happen. But I was going off memory there. But yeah, so the good thing is, those clickers are now dead. And now you can just scan for items and run around the room. Scan for items. Might be an idea.
If I hit down on the D-pad and nothing happens, it means I have no item. Right?
No, if you go up and then I think the screen reader was stuck.
Brick 0.
There you go. That's what you wanted to see.
I have 0 bricks.
Well, of course you have 0 bricks because you attempted to.
I had 1.
Well, I didn't.
I broke it.
I didn't say you had to, but
No, yeah. I mean, I wasn't sure if it would.
You broke the
switch to
brick.
a different item or whatever.
You broke the brick on the back of a clicker. Wow, that's a tongue twister and a half. Right. Anyway, yeah. Always recommend scanning for things. Yeah, I think there might be stuff there. Well, if not, try L1, L1, L3, whatever. Yeah, because if you can't hear it, the game still can. There you go. You got a bottle now.
1 bottle.
Scan again, just to make sure. Oh, things in the distance. You get used to it after a while. You really do.
That
That's like a mini.
Gongy
That's a
sounds
mini waypoint.
traverse.
Mini way. Oh, there wasn't an extra sound there. It was just a whoosh noise, which is the mini waypoint.
Okay.
You'll know when there's a traversal. Yeah, that's just mini waypoint. That's fine. Just scan for the item every so often, so you know you're going the right way. There you go, and then there you go. Just keep doing that every once in a while. But you don't have to always scan for it again. You can just R1 and then L3 while you're holding it. So you're full on whatever that is, which is fine. So scan again. Yeah, and orient. Okay.
So wait, where? Let me turn it up.
It's way off in the
there it
distance
is.
to your left.
Yep.
So orient to it. There you go. Just trust the game. If the game is telling you there's items there, 9 times out of 10 it's stuff you can either get or that you're full on. And occasionally it'll just be signs. Oh, that's a like an auto traverse, I think. There you go. Just keep going along here. There you go. If anyone's got questions, do feel free to ask, and I'll answer what I can. Just keep going. Just keep using that item as a beacon. You might actually be on top of a thing. You might want to just try backing away. Now try nav assisting and then see if it just takes you off of there. Are you stuck? Try backing away. Try back away and then orient with the item.
The item?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Now try moving forward. Sometimes it gets a little... There you go. Sometimes you get a little tangled up with... And then, so item again. Just always like item every so often. And then you'll... Oh. Item. So that's a distant interact. That's what that means. So if you item... There you go. So if you orient to that and then go towards it, you should get a little... Just keep going. There you go. This looks like it's going to be progression. Yep. That, if you can't... See if you can guess what that is already. Go on.
Traversal, I'm guessing?
No.
X?
It is a hold. Because it's an interact sound, but it's longer.
Ringy...
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And lift. There you go. There you go. So now, same procedure as always. Scan for items and wander around.
I'll make you a present.
Oh.
I'll take a present.
So if you scan, if you keep going, you'll... Yeah, just keep going.
3/4, rag, 2, supplements.
Wait, what? There were no supplements in that lot? Well, it didn't seem like it. Weird. Okay, just take it anyway. Just ignore the strange prompts. Just keep going. Oh, yeah. Oh, there were the...
12, supplements.
Wow, okay. Just keep going. You'll get that present in a minute, because that's story progression. That's kind of a spoiler from me, but...
11, supplements.
I think you must be in a pharmacy. I think that might be where you are. Not 100% sure. Or a building that has a pharmaceutical area. There you go.
Thanks.
Molotov set fire in an area.
Yeah.
Hold L2 button.
You heard
to
that
remember
right.
this. R2 button
Molotovs,
to arc
they're
throw.
back.
Left stick, rotate, circle button, put away.
So basically, you can aim those, or you can just press when you're sort of... You remember how the brick works, where you're sort of partially locked onto a target and you can just fling? Like there's no aiming needed.
Yes.
The Molotovs kind of have the options to do that as well. So you can either aim it and then fling it, or you can kind of just toss in the general direction of the enemy. Once.
Tell which throwable I have equipped?
Up and down on the D-pad, and it will tell you when you're on it and how many you've got. So if you back out, of there, because you're
circle?
still... Yeah, because you're still holding the Molotov that Dina's very
Careful with that.
kindly given you.
Pro.
Molotov,
We're not done.
So item scan, just in case there's anything around here that could be useful. That's what I mean. Think of it like a proper survival horror. Like that's what it is. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, there's lots of little things around here. Oh god. So that I think is a new noise for you. That little noise means that you
sound like cocking a gun.
it's not quite, it's not that which is funny, but what it actually is that you now have the ability to craft. You are now full. There, you have enough ingredients to craft an item. So you've got like full ingredients for a thing. In this case, you should have enough for a second Molotov, or a health kit, depending on what you want to craft. But I would suggest Molotovs, to be honest, because they're always potentially useful.
Because the best defense is a good offense.
The best defense is fire everywhere. In the case of this game, so you want to, So back out. Nothing's gonna come at you directly yet. You're not in that area yet. You can see the things up ahead.
Yeah, I'm hearing lots of scary sounding things.
Yeah, they're around. But do you want to craft that Molotov now? Just in case.
How do I do that?
Use touchpad.
Crafting. Health kit. Craftable. Recipe requires alcohol and rag. You have alcohol 1, rag 1 3/4. Health kit 0. Maximum 3. Restores a moderate amount of health. Hold.
I thought you had more than that. But should you wish to, you have the choice. It's your playthrough. I'm not going to tell you what to do in terms of that.
X to craft?
Well, if you want a health kit, yeah.
Yeah, since I have 0, I think it's actually...
I would argue yes. There you go.
1 health kit.
So you can back out. Yeah, that particular boss fight, which we are not necessarily naming, Scuds, just for the sake of spoilers, will be interesting. I agree. So if you want to scan... Whoa, that was a lot of things. That clipped the audio, good lord. Goodness me. Just go towards it. There's stuff on top of stuff. And Scuds, for the record, I have played through this game on Grounded and separately on Permadeath as well. I'm not sure where I was getting supplements from, because there weren't any supplements there, at least from what I could see. Oh, there's things in the distance.
Press the PS button for details.
Oh, is that a...
What is that second sound?
What?
Who's walking?
I think that might just be Dina being very loud.
Yeah, it's just stomping around everywhere. Oh, what is that?
Oh, that means it's trying to get you to press L3 to look at a thing.
Oh.
How do we get in there?
There you go.
I think we can get out that way.
Yeah, that is Dina, for the record. Clumping around. I would scan for those items anyway, just to see if they're still viable. Ignore the little pinging noise, that's a hint. Just ignore that. Treat it as if it's not there. But I've completed this on Grounded and separately on Permadeath. All without any sight whatsoever. And I am coaching DB, who also currently has no sight whatsoever, because he's playing with a blindfold. And we're doing that as in recognition of SuperBlindMan Brandon Cole, who unfortunately very sadly passed away over the weekend and made these games as accessible as they are with the work of himself and others as well. So you have options here. You could go loud, you could try and sneak through everything.
Square button, scan for enemies. Circle button, scan for items. L3 button,
Yeah,
navigate
you
to
have
find enemy.
you have options. So, what are you thinking strategy-wise? What do you reckon?
It's hard to tell how close together they are, but
Circle button,
my first choice is always grab and stab.
Yeah, granted.
And I guess if they're clickers, that should work because they can't see me. They can only hear me.
But they can see. It's weird. They can kind of see you, in the sense of they can be aware of you from a lot longer distance than you'd think.
Right. But I mean, if I walk quietly, I should be able to sneak up on them.
Yeah, if you're crouching, yeah. But equally.
I guess come to think of it, I forgot. game design 101. I was just introduced to a new item, and now there's a
Yes,
bunch of enemies.
and
Presumably, they are all very close together.
well, not necessarily, but there is a way to like encourage, shall we say?
Make a sound.
Sort of, but not with you.
X button.
Yeah, like throw a
Circle
bottle.
button.
Exactly. See, I'm trying to let you work things out with sort of a little prompting.
But how do I? So yeah, this is where the fact that I have a lifetime of experience seeing games, but this is the first time I'm playing a game without seeing it.
Yeah.
I'm now like, okay, if I could see, I would
You can line
pick
the
a
shot.
spot,
Yeah.
yeah, to throw a bottle.
So,
How do I do that here?
so no, that's a great question, a fantastic question. So the cool thing about this is you have, technically speaking, you might have enough audio to line up a shot here. So what you can do, I am just thinking of the very brief glimpse I saw just now. It seems like you've got at least one runner to your left and a clicker kind of over to your right-hand side.
X button.
So you
Select
have, in
circle button.
theory,
Back.
a gap in the middle. So if you turn to your right, maybe, I don't know, 45 degrees, and like grab the bottle, turn to your right about 45 degrees and throw. If it doesn't lock onto a target, if it does lock onto a target, then try and just find a place, like a move left or like look left or right until you're not locked onto anything, but keeping that clicker to your right still, because you don't want to have it so that everybody's running at you from your back. Do you see what I mean? Yeah, so my strategy would be turn to your right about 45-ish degrees, look for a place that isn't being a lock onto an actual enemy, and then throw your bottle. See if that encourages, and then while that's happening, press up to get your Molotov ready, and then as they come in,
X
wait
button.
until they're as
Select
close as you're
circle
willing to
button. Back.
risk, and then throw it. And hopefully you'll get at least 1 or 2 kills, and then be ready
When I
to.
go to throw, am I going to do the aim and throw, or am I just going to wait to get the prompts?
I would. You could actually use that prompt as a metric. So you could just wait, and then that's an idea. Actually, yeah, you could give that a go. Yeah, I mean
And
the
when I
good.
get the prompt, it's just R2.
It should be. Yeah, if my memory serves. Bear in mind, I haven't played Last of Us Part 2 for a long time, but it should work like that. So
Okay.
you should be good. We'll see. This is a trial run. Let's say that much. So unpause, grab your bottle, turn. Okay,
Bottle.
Yeah.
1.
that's locking onto an enemy. So you want to turn. There you go. Maybe there actually. That might. Oh, there's only that one. Okay, so
Health kit. 1.
okay.
Bolt action rifle.
Up on the D-pad.
Semi-auto pistol. Health
Oh.
kit. 1.
Weirdly. Oh, up on the D-pad. Actually, oh no, it's down then. Okay, I thought it was. I was playing part 1 and the bombs were there. That's why. So if you press down,
Brick. 0.
that's funny now.
Molotov.
Now they're
1.
right. You'd be able to. Okay. They now know where you are. So I would.
Options.
So.
I can't hear a word over the screaming.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So I would aim your gun or your revolver / pistol, so right on the D-pad, just to make sure that you can pick off any stragglers or anybody that wasn't injured by that, because you got at least 1 kill, which is good. So I would just my chat is reading to me. I'm just trying to concentrate on giving the instructions first, Marshall. Also, hello, lovely to have you here. No, that's all good. It's all good. I appreciate it. How am I seeing stuff? Is it all audio? Yes, it is all audio. As in, that's how I'm interpreting it. So I've never had any sight. And I've played this game a lot. I've played other games quite a lot as well. So I at least have an idea of how this should be working. I'm only going on that audio. And it's not foolproof. It's not flawless, but it works. You've been wanting to play this for so long.
X
Oh,
button.
it's
Select
good, Marshall. It is
circle
very
button.
good.
Back.
And my day's going okay, thank you. I appreciate the ask. Gonna go and watch Doctor Who. In which case, Dukesy, have a good one and enjoy. Right, and thank you so much for coming. Thanks so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. Right, go back in, grab your revolver.
Right on the D-pad
Yep.
to switch to revolver.
Yeah, and then aim. And then if any targets are there, you'll see those and you can take shots if needed.
Sound alert, haptic, both.
It's both. It's both, and then
Okay.
just fire if needs be. Oh,
Pistol ammo. 10. Loading. 6.
actually, you've not been spotted. Oh, grab him. Grab the, yes. So that's one clicker down. Uh-oh, the runner's seen you. On your left. Dodge, L1. Uh-oh. Escape the grapple. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nice. Not nice. Oh god, this might kill you. Yep. Ooh. Ouch. You did okay. I can see what you were trying to do.
I have no idea what happened again.
So that's all right. It's fine. You'll learn. It's all
I
good.
know I killed one guy.
You killed one with. You killed at least one with Molotov. You
Right.
killed a.
And then I grabbed one and stabbed one.
You grabbed one. You grabbed the clicker. Got rid of him. That was good. You managed to take down at least 2 others after grapples and little like melee scuffles. Dina was helping, kind of trying to fire at clickers enemies for you. You weren't dodging the attacks, and you were getting hit for those. Then that clicker grabbed you and it just killed you.
So the metallic.
Oh my
kinda
word! Thank you for the
ding
cheer,
sound,
Scuds. Thank you so much. That metallic ding. So
That is the dodge.
well, there's 2. So the like the sort of scrapey metal noise, I guess, is the best way I could describe it. The sort of shing noise that happens. That means there's a dodge.
And that's
you can go-
L1?
Yeah, you can go into the glossary if you want to look at it. I wouldn't necessarily advise that because spoilers, but that's you should be able to see it in there. Yeah, it's L1 to dodge. So hit it after, hit it like. Trying to think when you have to hit it. I think different attacks vary as well, which is not ideal. Hit it sort of halfway through, or as soon as you hear it, and just see how you get on with it. You'll learn the timings as you do it, but hopefully
That's
you
what I
should.
was trying to do, but I wasn't getting any sort of feedback
No, you
on
don't.
whether or not it was working.
The feedback you get is that you don't get smacked in the face. I know that's
But everything's so loud, I can't even tell when I'm getting smacked in the face. Is the
you
problem.
can't. If you
All I hear is just screaming.
clickers do that. Quite literally, if you feel your character getting hit in the face, or well, hitting the everywhere, so you'll feel a haptic for it, even if you can't sort of discern it, you'll feel it.
Okay.
X button.
So I hope that helps. Yeah. So this will put you back at the beginning. So you can try for the bottle throw again, but I wouldn't turn as far to the right as you did last time, because I think we overshot, which is fine. There is a runner in front of you. If you want to take said runner out with a stealth approach and then get into a better position as a result.
So that sound means I could,
If you
quick
were,
throw, I'll hit him with it.
yeah, but then you are miles away, and you would have to run in for the melee finisher.
Right.
So if you ever do that, you want to be reasonably close. If you were to throw, say, a
How
Molotov,
can you tell that he's far away?
just the audio of the sort of animation, like the idle audio stuff, just like the breathing and the grunts and stuff, you can kind of
Okay.
gauge it from there. Yeah, it's not I'm not saying I'm necessarily brilliant at it, but you'll pick it up as you go. You'll probably be able to guess as you play.
Yeah, well, I wasn't sure if the audio cue itself.
Oh, no.
indicated range somehow.
Yeah, no, that would be cool. Also, hey Odyssey, welcome in. Good to have you here for this this recognition stream, I think is a good way to term it. recognizing the hard work of Brandon Cole, also known as SuperBlindMan, who unfortunately passed away over the weekend. But he, was part of making this game as accessible as it is. And we thought, well, we were going to continue this playthrough anyway, but we thought it would be fitting to recognize his achievement in that as well. So yeah, very sad news, very shocking loss, but certainly a worthy legacy left behind as well. A worthy legacy, sort of that will last. That will is ongoing, I guess, in terms of what it's the foundation. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, indeed.
So,
indeed, yes, right. So,
are we thinking same thing, like 45 degrees to the right, throw a bottle?
Yeah, maybe slightly less than 45, maybe like sort of 30-ish. You'll find an angle, I'm sure. So this is actually DB's playthrough odyssey.
If I keep turning to the right, do you think I'm close enough that I'll eventually get the kind of lock-on sound for the next enemy?
Yeah, you would.
So I could just try to find the midpoint between the two.
Try and find a. Well, I think the trouble is there's quite a lot of enemies here. There's more than you'd think. Just try and find a point where there isn't an enemy, but that isn't over to the right too much. Do you see what I mean? As in, like, not extreme, like not to the extreme right or left. Because what you're looking for is a point where they can converge, and then you can just lob the Molotov in. It's kind of tricky, but you might be able to get it. If not, that's fine. We can consider a different strategy, but it's good fun to try. So move back to your left a tad. Look to your left. Okay, yeah. So about there should be good, I would say. Yeah. Get your Molotov ready.
Rick, 0, Molotov,
yeah.
1.
And you should be able to. Now get your revolver. Or pistol, yeah.
Loaded, 6.
Now aim. Shoot. Yeah, there you go. You can keep firing. Keep firing until they die. Uh-oh. Escape that. That clicker's on your left. Oh god, no, that's bad. Oh, up. Oh. It was all going pretty well there until that happened. You don't be afraid to like. So
the rapid dinging is mash square, right?
Yeah. That's escape. Okay. Yeah, you've been doing that, which is good. Or it's either a mash or a hold. It depends on.
Let me
double check what you've said.
I think we changed it last time.
I can't remember what you left it set as, to be honest. It's one of those things where it's just like, go and look.
I'm used to mashing enough.
Yeah. So you want options? There you go, and then yeah, should be under. So if you scroll down. No, actually, go back and go into accessibility, and then you.
Subtitle, display, audio, language, accessibility,
yeah.
alternate controls.
And then this, and then scroll down in there.
Alternate controls, customized controls.
Scroll down.
Root ladder movement, guitar strumming input, melee while aiming. All repeated button presses. Tap.
Yeah. So it's tap. Okay, that's fine.
Prompts. Tap.
Yeah.
Default. Press the button repeatedly to progress. Melee combos.
Yeah.
Tap. Change the input method for performing a melee aiming mode. Hold. Change the.
All the rest of that's fine. It was just that one thing you wanted to look at, really.
Controls. Accessibility options.
So yeah, so you can
so when I get that rapid sound, that's tap square.
Yep.
And the intermittent ding was the dodge thing, which is L1.
So this
and again, I couldn't tell if I was hitting them, or like, I mean, I was hitting L1, but I couldn't tell if it was working or not.
If you get hit, you will, as I say, you will feel it. Haptics wise, you'll get a feel for it, pun intended. But if not, like if you don't get hit, then you've dodged it, kind of thing. That's basically the way it works. Most, like 99 times out of 100. Sometimes you'll dodge and you'll still get hit, but that's extremely rare. So you should be okay. Don't be afraid to aim upwards as well, because there's 3 cues. You might remember that we got you to make a headshot before. So the cue you were getting is for center mass, which is fine, but you might want to aim up to get the headshots, and you'll hear a higher pitched version of the same cue. Once you aim up and you get that, you can hit that, and don't be afraid to fire more quickly than that. You fired like 1 shot every couple of seconds. Don't be afraid to sort of fire ammo until they die, kind of thing. Because otherwise they will. I mean, to be fair, you don't want to use too many bullets, but by the same token, yeah. But that bottle throw seems to be working out okay as a start.
Is it possible to change the sound to make the enemy screams less loud so I can hear the prompts more clearly?
You could. I believe you could turn the dialogue down. That might work. So if you go to options,
photo mode options,
and then go to audio. Admittedly, I've never tried this.
Dual sensed HUD, subtitle, display, audio.
Yeah, and then in there.
100,
and then
range, 0,
go
2,
down.
1, dialogue, 100, range,
So actually, double
0,
check
2,
what else is in here,
100,
because I'm trying to remember what.
music, 1 cinematics,
Okay.
1 accessibility audio cues, 100,
Okay,
range,
yeah.
0,
So they're
2,
at max.
100,
So
adjust
turn your
volume,
dialogue
accessibility
down to
audio
about
cues,
maybe 80.
cinematics, music,
Let's say.
dialogue, 100,
Just as a
range,
test.
90, 85, 80.
Yeah, just see, there's no way to preview it,
Right
unfortunately,
directional
but give that a
buttons,
try.
Change, triangle button, reset to defaults, circle
So-
audio,
Yeah. See if
X
that
button, select,
helps.
options.
Let's try. So you want to go for that bottle throw again, maybe?
Runner.
I don't know quite why you're facing that way. Oh, there you go. So what are we going for?
So I should be.
Options.
You haven't got your
Sorry.
bottle. You haven't got your bottle out.
X button, select,
So I
circle button, back.
because I did scan for enemies and then L3, I
Yep.
should be facing an enemy right
Yeah,
now, right?
you are.
They're
Yes.
just not close enough for me to get the auto prompt. For the
Exactly.
throw.
Yeah. Well, you haven't
Okay.
got the bottle out either. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Bottle,
There you go. There you go.
There we go. Okay.
So you've turned too far. I would turn back to your left. And then, yeah, maybe there. Maybe you can convince that clicker to come over.
Rick, 0, Molotov,
Just give it time. They're coming at you. Maybe now? There! Oh, wow! Get your pistol out anyway.
semi-auto pistol ammo, 10, loaded,
You know what?
6, reserve,
I think... Oh, no, keep aiming, keep going.
X button,
Just keep-
I can't. I
circle
can't.
button, back.
That's all right.
I can't concentrate on
It's all
hearing
right.
you
Just,
and
no,
have
just
the
keep
game at
keep
the
going. I
same
want to
time.
see if you've actually killed everybody. I think you might have done.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. No, it's all right. You haven't. Aim. Aim up. I mean, that works. There you go. Nice. Aim up. There you go. Nice. You know what? You did all right there.
Moving. Nope.
That's better. So you've killed a clicker from range. Yay!
So I was
X
trying to
button,
do the
select,
head
circle button,
aim,
back.
but I don't think it worked because of how many times I had to shoot.
No, you didn't actually aim for the head. That's why.
Okay.
It's flick up
Do-
on
do
the
I
right. It's up on the right stick,
Notification.
and then you'll.
The share play session
Get
will
a
end in
little-
5
That's what
minutes.
I did, but do I need to do it longer, maybe? Or...
No. Sometimes you just won't. The game won't be able to get you pointing at their head either. Like there'll be stuff in the way. At least that's the way I think of it. Sometimes like just trust it. Just if it will let you aim at the head, it will let you aim at the head. Does that make sense?
Okay. And if it doesn't let me aim at the head, just take the shot that I got.
Yeah. Or go for the legs. Sometimes that's an option as well. Occasionally, so aim down for that.
Okay.
There's a great thing you can do as well. Very useful sometimes, where you can aim for the legs. You shoot the legs, they drop, and then it will kind of
for the head.
yeah.
Select.
And it can make certain things very much less problematic in terms of like certain encounters as well. So no, well done with that. That's good. Now what do we do? I'm asking you because you should know.
Scan for items.
Yay! Good. Give that guy a gold star.
I'm impressed with us. Yeah. Man, the guys are not going to believe our numbers.
John, feel free to scan while they're talking. It's never gonna.
Okay. Let's go to the next lookout.
Was that better though,
Take a fucking break. We earned it.
in terms of the levels?
Agreed.
You missed DB massacring a bunch of dudes with a Molotov and then shooting the rest with a pistol. Also, remember to reload. Sorry, it was just your reaction was great.
L2.
No. Oh, no. Other side. R2.
So if I don't have anything to shoot, it'll just reload.
Yeah. It's like
Okay.
in part 1. There you go.
New notification.
You're going to have to renew the. Actually, to be honest, you shouldn't have to renew it. I can just use
that's
share screen.
play.
I'll just use share screen. It's fine.
A feature that only the host can use was started.
One sec.
Wait until the host.
If you want to renew it, you can, but I don't think we'll need it.
Sorry. Will you just automatically fall off and go back to share screen, or do I have to invite you back to share
Yes,
screen?
I will. Yes, I will. I will automatically
okay.
leave.
Okay.
And yeah, Gecko, it was fun. It was a good laugh.
So I don't need to do anything. It'll just once
No,
you time out, it'll just fall back to
I'll
share
just
screen.
I'll just tell you when it happens.
Okay.
So yeah, just keep going. Just keep scanning for things. Scan for things, wander around, grab resources. Partly because you've used a Molotov. Which wasn't unwarranted though, because that's kind of why it gave it to you. You don't have to use it, but it's there. Yeah, just keep... Yep. Aha! Good.
1 bottle.
You've now reclaimed a bottle. That's good. Yep.
2
Nice.
pistol ammo.
Feel free to reload again if you need, if it lets you. It might not. So I would switch to your pistol and then just see if it wants you to reload. There you go. Nice. So just keep going. Scan for items and keep going. Yep. There you go. There's lots of stuff around here.
1/2 alcohol.
Nice. Getting more stuff for the next Molotov. I'm trying to think if we set this on light or very light. I've got a feeling it might have been very light, but not that it matters. So keep scanning for items, remember? There you go.
New notification.
Because that is your
The share play
guidance.
session will end in 1 minute.
There you go.
1/2 rag.
You know what that means?
Molotov?
Well, should be able to, I hope.
Crafting. Health kit. Craftable. Recipe required.
So go to your right.
Alcohol and rag. You have alcohol. 1 rag. 1.25 health kit. 1 maximum. 3 restores a moderate amount of upgrades. Survival.
No,
Maximum
no, you want to go
collectible.
left and right.
Crafting. Health kit.
On your
Craftable.
D-pad.
Molotov.
There you go.
Craftable. Recipe requires alcohol and rag. You have alcohol. 1 rag. 1.
It's so
1/4
robotic, it sounds like it's
Molotov.
auto-tuned.
0 maximum. 3 explodes on impact and fire lingers in the area. You now have 1.
I love those
Molotov.
little haptics for the animations. They're really cool.
Circle button, back, L1 button, or
There you go. Oh, so don't just switch away from that immediately. So that noise,
1.
that noise means that you're gonna
Share play session
throw
with
it,
backend ended. Okay.
and hang on, there we go.
Playing with host.
That noise means that you would
PlayStation
throw
Store.
it and it would
Home to Cypress
explode.
Comat. Backend.
That little clicking noise. So I'm just dropping
Backend.
back into share
Rope
screen.
down menu.
Why would
Waiting
you
for host.
want that?
Backend. Share. Backend.
Well,
Rope
there
down
are
menu.
times
Shared
where
screen.
it can actually be kind of
Displaying the
useful
host
to
Backend.
to
Sharing
do that
screen
and
one.
then Like,
Again.
as long as you're
Down
quick
menu.
enough, you can avoid the, you know what I mean? Like, if, say, you feel like you're backed into a corner and that's the only option, if you've got the health to tank the damage, you can actually do it. Screen share doesn't do the haptics, but I've played this game for long enough that I know roughly what's happening with those specific animations. Good question, though. It'd be good if it did. Yeah, just keep going. Just keep item scanning and moving. There you go. That's another bottle. You don't need to worry about it. Just keep going.
Oh, because I already have one?
Yeah, exactly. That's the L3 hint thing trying to get you to progress. It doesn't understand that you're new and you're trying to get all the items. Keep item. Yeah, there you go. Anybody got any questions? Anybody curious as to how this all works?
1/2 rag.
Nice. Just keep going. Yeah, there's items all over the shop. Well, I believe this is a supermarket, so all over the shop is actually a reasonably good pun. Arguably. There you go.
1 rag.
Nice, keep going. Just... Oh, there's still quite a lot of stuff. Just keep scanning, because you don't want to accidentally go into... Oh, actually, you might... Yeah, just keep scanning, because I'm not sure whether it's trying to lead you towards... Oh, yeah, I haven't been able to ask you, Gecko. Hopefully it gets better soon. I believe this might actually try and lead you out of here, but that's okay. Like, if you... Try moving to your left. And see...
Strafe or
So
turn?
try turn and then walk for, basically what you want to try and do is... So, scan for the items. And then actually, to be fair, it might be through the next area. I'm trying to remember how this works. It's hard to tell sometimes if things are through walls. Maybe it's just trying to get you to go out of here. Because sometimes the game can still see the items as well. Do you know what I mean? Lifting.
It won't budge. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You're just gonna hurl me up through that hole in the roof. Okay.
I love the way she says that. It's just funny. So yeah, you can now scan for items as well. And it should give you... Yeah, there you go. It'll give you an easier time. Because that progression thing was kind of in the way. Yeah, keep going. There you go. Grab the... Oh, no, that's actually the... Oh, okay. That's the story trigger. That's the unfortunate thing about this system.
There you go.
The fact that you can't tell what's a story trigger and what isn't.
Yeah. That should hold us.
But let's be honest, you probably didn't lose too much
This puzzle
anyway.
will not be accessible for all players. Skip puzzle is available from the options
Right.
menu.
So
R2
that...
button, aim, R2 button, throw.
Yeah, so you now have a throw opportunity. So if you aim... That means throw. So R2.
Just R2?
Yep.
Get over it. Fuck yeah.
What did I throw?
I believe you threw a cable. I think it's a cable.
Here I go.
And now Dina is going to, like, sort of tightrope / climb it. Very ominous noises.
Careful when you get up here. It's pretty windy.
So now you can nav assist forward.
Like objective?
Just normal. Yes. Yeah. If I mean item, I will say item normally. Then I jump towards it.
This puzzle may not be accessible for all players.
You've done the
Skip
tricky
puzzle
bit.
is available from the
So now
options
just...
Wait, what
menu.
did she say?
Nav assist, she said, this puzzle may not be accessible for all players. Skip puzzle is available in the options menu.
Okay.
You've done the tricky bit. So, or the bit that's automatically sort of done for you. So jump onto there. Yep, there you go. Now just keep going, keep jumping, climbing, etc. Now scan for items as well, because I think you're at now... Yeah, there you go. I think you're now across. I don't think... Actually, no, wait, hold on. How have you managed to... Well, yeah, just keep going towards that. Just, why not? It's there. Yeah, jump up there. Go on. Yeah, I think you'd accidentally somehow got turned round. Not quite sure. Or maybe you dropped down. Doesn't matter. The point being, you might have an opportunity to grab an item. Ignore the puzzle prompt. Do you want to just get through this? Because like, if you just nav assist, you should be able to just get back up. But if you want to try and go for those, it may not let you. Just be aware of that. You're going the right way though. Oh, nice. Go for the other one as well, because that's a bottle there, but there's a different one on the different side. Yeah, see, I'm not sure if it will let you through there. So if you jump up. Hey Jesse on YouTube, how are you doing? Lovely to have you here for this stream. Welcome in. And this is not my playthrough. This is actually DB's playthrough, as you may have seen by the YouTube title. Oh, what does that mean?
Another bottle?
No, I'll just tell you. That is the break glass prompt.
Oh, it sounded like I already did.
Well, that's the point. It's telling you that you can. There's a difference. So hit square. How satisfying is that? Yay! And you've got enough for another Molotov, if you want to. Or a health kit, whichever you prefer. I try and craft those relatively immediately when I do it, personally. But you don't have to. Yep, so just keep on keeping on. Yeah, just keep going. Because if it wants you to... Yeah, I mean, you could go up there. Still trying to get you to the flipping puzzle. Just ignore that. Yeah, so go up there, wherever that is. So jump across, or upwards. So forward and... There you go. It should just be over there. There you go. No, you should have, I think, cleared everything out of here. Scan. See if it lets you L3 and... Nope, that means you have cleared everything out of there. So now you can just... That's good. So there was a good reason to actually stay there. That was good. So if you nav assist... And jump through there. Or traverse through there, I guess. There you go. Now, swipe up on the touchpad. Oh no. Oh no, that wasn't what I expected. That wasn't what I was anticipating. That's fine. Just keep nav assisting your way. Basically, what you're trying to do is get back up to where that puzzle is. Which is fine. It will take you. So jump. Jump onto there. There you go. So now you climb forward. You didn't. I don't think you made the jump first time, or if you did, we missed it. So if you go up, there you go, and then hold L1 as well.
Hold L1?
Yeah, to climb ropes faster, like sprinting.
Oh.
Oh, don't fall down there. Oh. You fell down there.
What happened? How? Okay, explain to me what was happening, because I don't know what was actually happening.
I was just laughing at the timing of that. It was too good. I was like, I saw you on the edge of that ledge. I was like, don't fall down there. Oh, you fell down there.
But I thought I was climbing a thing.
No, you were climbing a thing. You reached the top, and then you...
Oh, and then walked off the edge?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
So there's a little cue that indicates... So there's two cues that you want to be aware of. There's one, sort of a... Whoop, whoop, which you might have heard just then and felt as well, because there's a haptic for it, which basically says, I will fall off this drop if you keep going, but it won't kill me, and it won't do any damage. There is a different cue, much lower, and with I think a heavier haptic as well, that says, if you push me off this drop, I will die. I can't remember what they're cued as in the glossary, what they're named as, but
X button, select
Yeah,
Circle button.
yeah, you climbed up a beam and walked off it. Is how it was described in the
okay,
chat.
Okay.
So no, it's fine though. It's fine. You just got to nav assist your way back round. It's fine. It's all good.
I have to point out an interesting thought I just had. This is so I remember when I was younger, hearing my parents talk. I guess trying to be inclusive or about people, where they'd be like, "Well, blind people can hear much better than normal people, and deaf people can actually see better than normal people." And when I was like 6, I was like, "Sure, whatever." And then you get older, you're like, "Well, it doesn't actually work that way. It's not like your ears get like twice as powerful."
Yeah.
However,
Back.
I before I moved into the professional side of things, I was a programmer for many years, and I still do that as a hobby. So I spent a lot of time working on command lines and so on. And whenever I'm trying to help somebody with something, uh, something will happen on the screen, and like the command line will just spit out like a screen full of information.
Yeah.
And people will just get like their brains will just lock up. They're like they just don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just read the third line. What does the third line say? And they're like, I don't know what the third line is. What are you talking about? I'm like, okay, look, there's lines. Just go 1, 2, 3. Read that third line. Just read the letter. They're like, I don't know. It's too much. And I'm always like, well, okay, but that's like, well, why can't you just read what's on the screen? And now I completely get that, because you were like, well, there's like 7 enemies. There's 2 to your left, 3 to your right. There's an item over here. You just gotta climb up, and there's another sound cue once you climbed up. You know what you got at the top. I'm like, what are you talking about? All I'm hearing is just ding, ding, ding.
Oh, that is that is the best way I think I've ever heard it described. That is, that's the best anecdote I think I've ever heard used to emulate that. That's great. Wow. But I mean, part of the reason I am as calm as I am with this is partly, well, for 2 reasons. One, well, maybe 3. One, I've played this game a heck of a lot. 2, I'm used to this, which is the key difference. And 3, I've played this game on grounded and separately on permadeath. And when you have that fear
Hashtag
of
humble brag.
no, it's not so much that. I'm just saying, when you've died from the most annoying jumps or just the most ridiculous things, and you've had to like reset, to the beginning of a chapter, it's like, fine. You're just like, right, okay. And you have to be aware of stuff going in. So it's like, right, so I see 1, 2, maybe 3. Okay. And then you kill those 3 and it's like, oh God, where did those other 4 come from? So like stuff in this game will surprise me, but half of it is being able to keep calm when you're playing it and just take it methodically. So it's like, right, so I need to go over there, get this, do that thing, go over that way. And you sort of, it's not so much that I've mapped it out in my head, of course, because it's all powered by Nav Assist, but I've run through this game so many times that I'm like, okay, now we're on this puzzle, we go over this thing, jump over there, and the cues are basically just giving you instructions. You've just got to learn to interpret those as you go along. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Much like a programmer would. So like if you're reading a program for the first time, you're like, what does void main mean? Or what does args? What are args? I don't know. Erg. Etc.
I need to well, I don't know if it's so much that I need to train my ears. I think my ears just need time to adjust to filtering out. Because right now I'm hearing everything all at once.
Exactly.
And it's just one big jumble.
Yes.
And once I'm able to filter out individual sounds as individual pieces of data, it'll be much easier. I'm just not there yet.
No, exactly. It's like with Jedi and stuff. Like when you and I played Jedi, you were noticing stuff when we did. Was it the Ogdo fight?
Select
Yeah,
circle
because you
button.
yeah, because you were watching me play that fight, and you gave me tips, and I was like, the reason I can't pick these out is because I am running this fight at 100 miles a second, trying to dodge, block, and parry. But where you were an outside observer, you could
Oh, yeah.
you could correlate those cues and say, right, when he does this, do that. I'm like, okay, so that sounds like what? Oh, you mean this thing? And you're like, yeah. And that's what I mean. Like, I mean, that fight, we managed it super early. And it was like, because those cues are there, they might not be obvious, but they exist, you know, and it's like, okay, we can work with that. It's not ideal. It'd be better if they were fully, like, obvious telegraphs. Obvious telegraphs are better, but
X
having
button.
telegraphing
Select
there at
circle
all
button. Back.
is good. You know, as long as it's reliable, consistent, and predictable, you can do it. And, you know, same with this game. It's a matter of learning what the pieces of data mean. I guess. Anyway.
I just remembered the conversation we had during that fight. Like, just because it's such an awesome thing about kind of how long we've been working together and you know, how well we've gotten our kind of play styles lined up. One of the things that's amazing is when you are handling combat, which for games where you can handle combat completely is fantastic, right? That actually not only does it free me up to look at other stuff, because I can kind of detach from the combat.
Yeah.
I don't like my brain is not in panic mode of like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. You are handling that, and that actually allows me to kind of slow down and evaluate what's happening, so that then I can give you that feedback later. Whereas when you're playing a game by yourself, as soon as your brain kicks in a panic mode, it's really hard to actually slow down. And this is why with games like Jedi, once you become good at them, and also once you've played them long enough, now you no longer go in a panic mode, and you have that moment where you suddenly become like really good because you're able to do that for yourself. But you and I get to do that ahead of time, which is amazing. It's almost like cheating, but it's not.
I know. I kind of know what you're getting at. I think half the fun of it is that, you know, if you take God of War Ragnarok, if you take good old Hadrafel the Callous, the Berserker, I figured out very recently that he's got two separate sets of parryable attacks. So he's got he's just got one big giant one that I believe you can still parry, and he's got loads of, like, a few small, like, mini attacks, as it were, where he'll swing multiple times back to back. And the only way you can tell is by the vocal that he uses when he cues it. So, and I didn't really clock this when I first did that fight, but I was trying to be like, can I beat this on, you know, relatively unoptimized build? You know, when you first fight him, can you do it? And it turns out you can, because if you're just watching for those, he'll either go like, hut, 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 and it's like, okay, that's fine. Or he'll just go, ha! It's like, okay, that's cool. But they're relatively subtly different when you're in that moment. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. And it's the best thing. It's like, okay, right, so you're going for one? Okay, right. So is that two? Good, two. Okay, 1, 2. Now in, good. And you can streamline it right down to that. And that's kind of how accessibility is. If you give the player enough information, you know, they will be able to do things that otherwise you would think, how? Like, yeah. Oh, and Gecko's stuck an anecdote. Reminds me of my first time playing Dark Souls 1, where you got stuck on the very first boss as you constantly forgot what the tutorial messages said. Oh, God. Culminating in me... Yeah, wait. getting inside the boss arena, forgetting what the message just said, seeing the boss launch himself 5 meters into the air, getting smacked down to the floor below, and then getting stabbed to death with the underside handle of the axe of the boss. Ow! That sounds brutal. Oh, I've had that though, where I've forgotten tutorial messages, and it's like, how do I do this thing? It's like, oh no, it's this. Right, okay. But you have to sometimes be prepared to just reset yourself. Anyway, speaking of resetting, oh sorry, yes.
I had that same problem. Well, a while ago when the first time I played Horizon Forbidden West.
Oh no.
I was having to take breaks every once in a while.
Yeah.
And I basically forgot about glide.
Oh no.
Because that wasn't a thing you had before, right?
No.
And there's a lot of places where all you see is I have to make a jump, but it's too far, and even if I sprint, I can't make it.
Oh,
and I would just
God.
get stuck forever, just not realizing that I could glide, and the game doesn't tell you anymore, right? Like, it tells you the first few times, but it doesn't want to be annoying.
Oh, God.
So I got stuck on that so many times, and it's been fun since you and I have been working on the plat recently.
Yeah.
I've concurrently been doing a new single player campaign on PC.
Yes.
And now I actually remember that glide exists, and I'm like, oh, you can use this all the time.
The good thing is you can use it even when you don't need to use it. So like, there's those tiny little drops where you'll miss a jump, and it's like, okay, whee, all right, I'm fine. Or there's those ones where you should fall into the void and perish, but because glide, you don't. Stuff like that. So, yeah, but accessibility.
Or you get to fall into the void and perish slowly.
That too, yes. But also that's the thing with accessibility though. Like, the fact of the matter is, accessibility isn't just key mapping. It's not just colorblind filters. It's not just menu narration. It's all of these things. Tutorials, cognitive stress reduction. All of those things can massively help. And that's why I carry on doing what I'm doing. And that's Brandon's legacy now is of Last of Us Part 2, Forza, MK1, any of the other projects that he'd put his efforts into. And without that bar being established, the industry wouldn't necessarily be where it is now. And it's good to be able to showcase this by me having no sight, coaching a person who also has no sight by virtue of a blindfold, who has never played the game before, and just needs a little encouragement in the correct direction. Would that be a fair way to summarize it?
Yeah.
Like, you just
honestly,
need the occasional prod of what to do, which is fine.
It's a little weird just because it's been such a long time, but in a way, it reminds me of when I was, I think I was probably 9 years old. We had just moved to the U.S. And I had a couple friends, but my English still wasn't particularly great, and so I didn't know like what I didn't know. So one of them had a Nintendo. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know what this is, but it's a video game and I want it, right?
Yep.
And they're like, okay, so let's play. And they gave me this little square thing. I was like, what the hell is this? Like when growing up, we had a Commodore and we had a joystick. It just had a joystick with a button on the top, but I'd never seen anything looking like gamepad before. So they just gave me this thing, the square thing, and like, here, play. I was like, what do you mean play?
It is like that,
explain to me like the D-pad and the buttons, and it was so hard. Like how? Because I was just used to using the joystick with one hand, the other hand just kind of did nothing. It's like, well, how am I going to use both hands? And then I couldn't remember which button was which. Keeping in mind, this is Nintendo. There's two buttons, but for some reason it was really hard to remember which one is which. And then they'd have to tell me like, okay, well, if you want to go diagonally, you don't push up or left. You push up and left both, and then you'll go diagonally.
Wow.
Anyway, it's like it's basically that experience. Or if you ever had like an old relative and you had to explain to them about how to click and double click with the mouse, that sort of thing.
I mean,
anyway,
I wasn't going to. Yeah,
right.
I wasn't going to be disingenuous.
I may know how to use the controller, but I have literally never played a game without sight before. So you are very much teaching me the very basics.
Well, here's hoping I'm doing a good enough job. We'll find out in a minute. Right.
Well,
So if you,
I'm still alive, kind of.
yeah, you're getting there. You're progressing. So that's good. You're progressing even. Sorry, you know how words. What? I remember. I think it was Janissary who told me this once. It's like, oh, you put the emphasis on the wrong syllable. It's like
Yes. That is, I learned that phrase relatively recently, and I love it. It's one of my favorite.
it's like a sort of meme, but yeah. Oh God. No, it's not a spoonerism. Spoonerism's where you put the front of the first word on the front of where the second one is. I can't think of a good example at the minute, but yeah, it's not that. It was just a matter of the emphasis. Anyway, let us continue onwards because otherwise we'll never get anything done.
Yes.
So yeah, right. So now you've got to nav assist your way back to where the puzzle was. It's fine. Well, not the puzzle, but the climby bit.
When you die, any items you picked up before dying you get to keep, or do I need to scan for items
You
again?
didn't die. It was fine. You didn't die.
Oh, I just fell off?
Yeah, if Ellie or anybody goes like, ah! That's when you know you've really, yeah.
Okay. So I just fell off, but I didn't die.
Yeah, you would know. You would know if you had. Yeah, up here. There you go. Yeah, keep going round. Yep, up onto this. There you go. So you now are on the rope. You want to climb up. Oh God.
So, okay, how do you know that?
Because you jumped onto.
Like I heard a metal creaking sound.
Because that is so you've hit the jump. You heard you heard Ellie go into the air, grab the thing, and you heard the sort of metallic creaking in this instance.
Yeah.
That means, much like before, that you are holding onto the object, or the rope in this case, or cable, whatever, that's being held onto this creaking structure. So it's kind of a context-sensitive cue that you are now on the rope. And of course, if you swipe up on the touchpad,
this puzzle may not be accessible for you are
if you swipe up,
okay.
see, you like do it again just so they can hear it. Hold on. There you go. Yeah.
That is very helpful.
And then there are other fun little extra ones that you can see later on. There's a particularly funny one, which I'm not going to spoil, but it will make you laugh in the best way. If you've played any FromSoft games, then you would know how a character dying sounds. Mostly in FromSoft games, it's like, and then just that, like, you have died message pops up. I've never unfortunately been able to get through much of a FromSoft game. Elden Ring is probably the closest I ever got. I still need to finish that. Still need to get together with a co-pilot to finish that. Radis was doing a fantastic job, but she's massively busy at the moment, I don't doubt. But rest assured, we will reunite, for the adventures of Dog Wideload must continue. Don't ask. Don't ask.
I've played enough FromSoft games to know that all you ever hear is your character dying.
Yeah.
Basically, especially early on, it happens every 30 seconds or so.
Well, I don't know. It depends how cautious you're being or how good you are at blocking arrows and things. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, climb this rope. Go on. See if we can make this jump. So climb this rope.
So I'm listening very intently to try to figure out when I've climbed to the top.
Yeah. Just keep climbing. There you go. Because your weight.
So
basically,
was that me climbing on top of it?
Yeah, because your weight is. Well, if you swipe up, you'll find out. There you go. You're standing. See? So you're now up the top.
Okay.
Well, partly because your weight has now shifted from the rope to the structure itself, and now you nav assist. There you go. So you've turned. Now keep going. There shouldn't be any items up here anyway. Don't worry about that. It'd be too windy for anything to step in for any. So now you can jump. There you go.
Storm's really picked up.
So now just keep nav assisting and going.
Just past the next town. Following you.
And you should now be on horseback if you swipe. Oh, no, if you swipe up on... Oh, actually, there you go. There's the horse. That's why. I thought you landed on the horse, but no. That's fine. So, mount up is what you want to do. So, if you nav...
The triangle?
There you go. Triangle. Yep. Triangle there. And you should... There you go. That would have been cool if you landed from that jump onto the horse. There you go.
There we go.
See, you're on a horse. Yay! When in doubt, nav assist. Yeah, pretty much, Gecko. There's a little Red Dead Redemption. It feels very Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, I know I said that when I first played this game, but it doesn't make it any less true now. Yeah, just...
How far away are we? A few minutes out. Okay.
I remember being like in this bit first time I played it, and I was like, oh god. Reminiscing of the intro, yeah. I've only played the intro to Red Dead 2, so I knew that much. But just keep going.
This is getting worse. Turn back. We won't make it. We're almost there.
It's actually quite good that you've turned the dialogue down, because it makes it that real kind of realism, I'm in a storm thing. Do you know what I mean? Gives it that real sense
Yeah,
of...
like you can barely hear the other person.
Yeah, kind of.
I know, girl. I know. Keep going.
You can barely hear yourself,
Dina, how much further?
in a way.
Dina? Dina?
What a dramatic sequence. Very ominous noises.
Dina, where are you?
And again, amazing acting.
Dina?
Yep, you can sprint, if you didn't realise that, with your horse. Well, sometimes you can. I don't know whether you can here.
Dina?
Yep, just keep doing that. You'll get there.
Ellie, thank God. Come on. This way. Where are we going? Just trust me.
Yay!
Get inside.
Yay, cutscene! Well, not cutscene, but like cinematic engine. Well, not. You know what I mean. Loss of control. That's the word.
I'll get the door.
In-game cutscene. Yeah, pretty much.
You been here?
So now you can item nav and
Never came
have a look
inside.
round.
All right, let's make sure it's clear.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, so there's a thing over there. Well done. You got out of the storm. Nice. There's a bottle there. Keep scanning for stuff, just in case. Might actually be through. Well, keep going. Might let you through. Yeah, it will do. Looks like it from there. Or keep going. It's distant. That's what that means. There you go. Oh, you were on it and then you moved.
I'm heading.
You were on it and then you moved away from it, I think. Yeah, go towards it. And it should. There you go.
There we go.
Oh.
Someone's locked this place up. There's something back there. I think I see a bed. Think we got a squatter? You see another way in?
So keep scanning for stuff.
Options.
What was that
X button.
too
Select.
quick
Circle button.
sound that just happened?
I'm not really sure. What do you mean that too quick? Oh, I think it was just her breaking the like glass or whatever, or like trying to get through to the other side of whatever it was.
No, it was after that. It sounded like an actual prompt. It just sounded like too quick.
Oh, no.
shakes,
That was the regain of control. That was regaining control. That's what that was.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I misunderstood what you meant. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, things.
Doesn't feel like anyone's been here in a while.
I love this reverb. It's nice. And you know what's really cool about this game as well? You can actually still get the PS4 version if you own it. So if you own the PS4 version anyway, the game doesn't sort of just overwrite the fact that you've already got it on PS4. So you can actually play the PS4 version still. And if you want to see the load times, oh, there's a special item over there. So there's a tiny little bassy noise that means it's different.
That bottle?
No, yeah, that is. Yeah. There's a hint there. Ignore that. Yes, there's a special item over to your right. Oh, there's lots of things that you fill up on. There's lots of bottles around here. Scan and then... So it may not be... Yeah, keep going. Oh!
Shit.
Remember, you can break that.
I gotta see what's back there.
Oh, you moved away from it, I think. If you move back a little... No, I'll not let you. There you go. I think you turned. There you go. Break it again, because I think there's a second. Oh no, there isn't. It's fine. So item scan. You can actually break glass with bottles and things as well, which is kind of fun.
What's going on here?
So scan, just keep scanning and grab all the stuff. So you'll hear that item that's slightly different to the rest. That's a special. Oh. Hey.
19 parts. All this electronic
Scan,
stuff.
and then...
This has to be Eugene's. Are you sure? Yeah, nobody else would tinker with this shit. But why would he hide it from me?
Yeah, just keep going. This is good, you're doing well. Yeah, a couple of extras, nice.
5 parts.
Scan again. Just keep... Yeah, cool. I'll get to a point where I'm not going to need to tell you, but... Well, I hope so. Oh. Yeah, I think this lets you through to the... Oh, no, that's... Oh, yeah. Yay!
Definitely Eugene's place.
Zoom. Left stick.
So if you press
Rotate.
square...
Button. Read.
There you go.
Triangle
Press
button.
square?
Flip.
Yeah.
L2 button. Eugene Linden. 00314.
Because if you flip it over with triangle...
He was a firefly?
Triangle
He served with
button.
Tommy.
L2 button. Zoom.
It's a
Left
firefly
stick.
pendant.
Rotate. Triangle button. Flip. L2
So if
button.
you,
Zoom. Left stick. Rotate. Circle button.
There, if you
Put away.
back out of that. So those are collectibles that you can occasionally find.
No idea. Yeah. They got this real dark shit.
Well, they were a thing in the first game. I'm trying to remember if they were in this.
Checkpoint at Denver QZ.
I'm getting my part 1 and part 2 muddled up. So feel free to scan.
Jesus.
He also told me that
Oh, there's other stuff over there.
Slow tortured some big
Fedra general? I don't know. I don't buy Tommy doing that though. He
Yeah,
could do
just-
worse.
Yeah, keep following those little pings.
He and Joel
Oh,
did a lot to survive after the outbreak.
there's a thing there. Oh, there's a special through there as well. Keep going. Just keep following the items. There you go. That's a artifact, collectible note thing.
Journal entry edit.
Oh, well, in that
Press
case, it's a
touchpad
journal
to
entry.
view.
So you can press the touchpad to view that if you want. You may have missed
Your
it.
health, 100.
No,
Crafting available.
press rather
Crafting.
than...
Health kit.
Oh, I think you missed it. It's
Recipe
fine.
requires alcohol.
Doesn't matter. You can always review it
You
later.
have alcohol.
So just... Oh, oh, yeah, there is definitely another special through there. Yep. That's the slightly different item. It's very clever that it's that sound cue. It's just slightly different. Oh. You might need to go ahead a little.
Click R3 button to toggle your
Grab it.
flashlight.
Grab the thing. Oh no, you were there, but oh, you might have to move a little. Oh.
Dongle flashlight.
No, don't do that. Oh my word!
Lauren Foucault, CEO Spark, trading
Oh.
card, Press
Oh my word! Hello,
touchdown to
Raiders.
move.
How are you doing, everybody?
Triangle button. Flip.
Oh my
L2 button,
word,
zoom,
Holly.
Left stick.
Hello,
rotate, square
welcome
button,
in.
move,
How are
circle
you
button,
doing?
back.
So good to see you. Sorry, I was focused on on what DB was doing there. So what you're watching, so for those that don't know me, I'm Sightless Combat, accessibility consultant, gamer without sight, content creator, you know, award-winning, multi-credited, etc. But I'm also a Last of Us 2 player, and I am coaching DB, who is my co-pilot normally on these streams. But I am his, as he put it once, I am his sightless assistant for this. And yeah, we are currently playing Last of Us Part 2. It's not my playthrough, it's actually his that you're seeing on screen. And, oh no, you broke the, oh no. It broke the counter. Well, it was less tthan last time. Well, not less. It broke the counter less than last time is what I meant. Thank you so much for the gift subs. That is amazing. 38 gift subs. My goodness me. Hopefully you all enjoy the emotes and various other things as well, and being a part of the community. That is absolutely massive. What were you?
On purpose. It must have been my heel on the keyboard without noticing it.
You and that trackpad. Oh goodness me. Oh wow. Yeah, what were you playing and how did it go, Holly? Hopefully it went well. I love Gecko's response of DB, what have you done? That's brilliant. Wow, that is amazing. And thank you for the follow as well. Haniverse? Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing your name. Thank you for the follow earlier. What? I am not gonna. The Red Dead Online. Ah, cool. I need to drop by one of your streams again, and we need to look at that collaboration that we always say about doing as well. But yeah, no, lovely to have you here, Holly. We're actually doing this stream in recognition of Brandon SuperBlindMan Cole, who very sadly and unfortunately over the weekend passed away. He was the one who was partly responsible for the accessibility of this game. He worked on it with some other amazing consultants, and we're doing that. We were going to continue this playthrough anyway, but we thought we'd do this stream in recognition of him and his work. His work that has kind of set a new standard for the industry, really, and will continue to do so. That will continue to be the bar that people reach for to then, you know, improve on as things go. So yeah, we thought we'd do this as a recognition of that hard work. So where is? Oh, was it your birthday recently, Holly? If so, many happy returns. Not sure when it was, but many happy returns to you. And I look. Well, what did you get? Anything good? Anything cool happen? And yeah, if you've got any questions, do feel free to ask, and I will answer what I can. But yeah, press square to figure out what you've picked up there, because I missed what it was. If it's got a square prompt.
CEO Spark.
Oh, is that a? If you press triangle, I get a feeling that is a. Yeah, and then you press.
Lauren Foucault, CEO Spark. Real name, Lauren Foucault.
Yeah, it's one of these.
100. Brawn, 20. Affiliation, Spark. Born with a brilliant mind but hobbled by numerous physical ailments, Lauren Foucault spent his formative years in hospitals, earning his MD PhD. At age 15, he developed a cure for his rare genetic disease, the patents for which made him a multimillionaire overnight. Within a few short years, he turned millions into billions, giving him the capital to build the sci-tech empire Spark and free reign to pursue knowledge and progress at any cost. Rumors circulate that Spark has developed methods to infuse newborns with specific superpowers, but Foucault has denied these ridiculous claims. Villain.
Yeah, so these are the little collectible cards that you find throughout the game, which I think we've already seen one or two of. But these are very cool. So if you back out of there, with circle.
And a side note, because I had my blindfold off to do the Twitch thing.
Yes.
I happen to look up at the screen and I actually can see the card. He looks almost exactly like Lex Luthor, specifically in Smallville. back when he was like younger and thinner, basically. But he's very bald. And actually, his suit makes him almost look like Green Goblin. He's just wearing a green suit with like a blue sweater underneath, with the background, with the skyline of New York in the background.
Oh, that's cool. That's very cool.
But yeah, he's like Marvel should sue them for.
Well, no,
no,
DC.
Lex Luthor's DC. Yeah,
It'd be funny if Marvel sued. That'd be. Oh goodness me! Yeah, so we've started this playthrough a couple of streams ago. Well, not a couple of streams ago, but a while ago. And we've done a couple of streams. This is maybe the second or third. Rough guess. But let's back out and we'll carry on. See how far we can get with the remaining time we have left on this stream.
Triangle button.
And people are thanking you for the gift subs, which is very massively kind of you. The support is hugely appreciated. So bear in mind, I'm not playing this. I have, look, there you go. So we're moving, and I'm not controlling it. I just held my hands up to the camera for those of you that can't see, just to show you that proof.
And I'm barely controlling it, so.
Well, I mean, that's also partly true because the nav assist is making you turn and everything to an extent, but you are telling it what to do. So there is that. You're not pressing. Hang on. Did run through that again? So scan, and then there you go. Oh, it was the mini waypoint. That's what it was. Those mini waypoints get a little confusing at times. Useful though. But yeah, how did Red Dead Online go then, Holly? And Raiders, how did it go? Got any interesting stories to tell from those adventures? Oh, there's a thing there. You keep overshooting those prompts. So scan for items and then try and move towards it. There you go, and then move in. There you go.
There it is.
Oh. What is... Oh.
L2 button.
Ooh.
Zoom, left
Oh,
side,
okay.
rotate,
You can...
button, put away.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure... It doesn't give you a read. That's interesting. So back out. If it doesn't give you a read, just don't bother. Just back out of it.
1 artifact.
There you go. And
that
then
sound, that shoot.
yeah,
That's telling me I have control again.
So there's two different ones. The lower one is when you lose control. The higher one is when you regain it.
Okay.
So if you press triangle, because you're at a drawer / cupboard / holder.
7 parts.
Yay, nice. That's always good. So scan. Or as Holly would say, scan. Yeah, that's a fun reference from the Mass Effect days, if I recall rightly. Okay, nothing in there. That's annoying. Oh, special item though. Oh, hold on, you might have been too close to it. Try getting it again. Might be. So if you back away. Oh, there you go. Whatever you did, it worked. And
Flip L2 button. Zoom. Square button.
Left his family to join the Fireflies.
so you can read it if you want. You don't have to.
I say let them. Let them go after the military, the politicians. Let them develop a vaccine to save mankind. Maybe one day we'll live to see the fruits of their fantasy.
Oh.
I should quit talking over the.
No, I know.
I won't. She keeps asking me when you're coming home. I can't lie to her anymore. I miss you, but I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Oof.
Come home. Please. We love you. Claire.
Wow. Okay.
So somebody loves somebody, but it's much more important that we talk about the heaters, apparently.
Well, I mean, given there is a raging blizzard outside, I can kind of understand. Sort of-ish. I mean, the good thing is you can always read these later. They go into that collectibles tab that you happened to see earlier. So if you're ever confused and you want to reread these, you can. I would like Mass Effect, Marshall, if I were able to play it. And it's mostly a matter of persuading somebody to play it with me, and it is a massively long series. I would do it if there were definitely ways that I could have improved agency, but I don't know of any of those yet. But I'm always happy to
Not that we have any shortage of games to play, but I would gladly do Mass Effect with you.
Well, we could always it's always good to have one in the back pocket, and I appreciate the offer. That's very kind of you. Also, Small Fierce, hello, I recognise you. How you doing? Thank you for the follow. I mean, I recognise a fair number of you, but even so, it's always good to see a friendly face. Always lovely to see friendly, familiar faces. That's a tongue twister and a half. Yeah, no, we'll keep that in mind for the future, because I know it's on Game Pass at the minute via the EA Play thing. Yeah, oh God. Come on, Small Fizz. Hello there. There you go. Mass Effect is awesome. The music's good. And the voice acting's good as well. I'll say that much. Always wanted to catch one of my streams. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. And if you have questions, always feel free to ask. And at least now you've got no excuse in terms of catching my streams because, you know, you're not... Oh, fun! I like this minigame. Sorry, I spoiled it. So, well, I kind of spoiled it. No. Different queue.
App?
No. Well, sort of, ish. Just triangle. So, do you notice what it did there?
Slow down.
No, so hit it again. So, there's a window.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. So, no, you gotta, it's timing.
Do I want to time it with the ping?
Yeah, so try and hit it as the ping comes in. It's a little, it's tricky, you'll get it. Oh, you missed it. Come on, you got this. No, so... No, you got to wait for that. There you go, one. No. It's alright. You can do it back to back to back as well if you're quick enough. Yeah. Ah! Oh, if you'd have waited like a split second. Ah! Oh, you got to wait for that last one. Ah! Come on, you got this. Just, yeah. Two. Oh no, you're leaving it too late. You're leaving it too late. Just focus. There you go. Let it rest for a second, and then you'll. No, just. There you go. No, you got to hit it just after that ping. Like, kind of. There you go. Two. No. One. Two. Ah!
Ah!
You'll get it, come on. Get those hypes ready, chat. Come on. And 3! Yay! Well
Yay!
done! Nice.
Oh wow. Impressive.
Can we have all the hype in the chat for that? That was great. It's not easy. Like, it's not an easy little mini game. It's good fun though. Once you get the hang of it, it's all right.
I was trying to tap it as soon as I heard it, and it was too late. So I kind of had to anticipate it a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. You have to like preempt it.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was good. It's tricky. Special item. Loads of your little picture popping up in chat from Gecko. It is pretty tricky. Like, I remember having trouble first time I did it. Oh, that's a good sign. That's a workbench.
Semi-auto pistol. Available upgrades. Fire rate. Stability. Recoil. Short-range handgun with high fire.
It's like starting to generate in real life. Really, Marshall?
67 weapon parts.
Sorry about typos.
Supplements are
That's
scarce.
fine.
Use these resources wisely. Triangle button. Inspect.
Graham.
Upgrades. Circle
How do I
button.
pronounce your name? But that's fine in terms of the injury. That's not a problem. I appreciate it regardless. Yeah, so now look through these, see what you want to upgrade, and go from there. But if I may make a suggestion, always recommend upgrading recoil. Well, stability, I think it's called in this. There may be recoil as well, but always upgrade stability because then you get an easier time.
I realized as the moment she started reading, I realized why you hate menus so much.
Why? Because there's so much in there.
Yes,
Oh.
they're so like the the amount of reading it takes to convey the information, especially because it's relatively slow. Reading
that's the real
is
problem.
Just,
That's the real problem. Like it's that you can't adjust the speed.
Yeah.
And also,
if you can get it up to the speed that you have like on your PC.
Yes. Like that wouldn't be an issue. But the fact of the matter is, there is a lot of UI here. Yeah, so I would suggest look through what you've got. Look through what you got left and right, and see what you want to upgrade. This is your choice.
Left and right isn't doing anything.
On the D-pad. Oh, it should be. Left and right on the D-pad. Should be.
Semi-auto pistol. Available upgrades. Fire rate. Stability. Recoil. Short range.
Yeah, because you've got a rifle as well. You should be able to upgrade the rifle.
67 weapon parts. Triangle button.
Hang on.
Inspect. X button.
Oh,
Upgrades. Bolt action rifle.
There you go.
Upgrades. Stability.
It is left and right, isn't it?
Long range semi-auto
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
There you go. What?
So rifles left, pistols right.
Yeah. No, I need. Yeah.
You have 67
So should I do stability for the rifle or for the pistol?
I would say personally, I would say pistol first because the rifle's good, but we'll see how many parts you've got after you do the pistol. So I would say stability, maybe recoil as well if you want to get both done. But look at the part costs for each thing as you go through.
How do I do that?
So if you scroll through the upgrades left and right.
No, left and right is just between rifle and pistol.
No, it's not because you've gone into the upgrades, haven't you? Or have you not? Oh no, you need to go into the upgrades first. Yeah, so go into
X.
Yeah.
Short range handgun with high fire rate.
There you go.
Fire rate. Craftable. Replace the hammer spring to increase stability. Craftable. Replace the pistol grip to decrease weapon sway. Plus 35% stability.
I would say actually,
Cost 50 weapon
oh,
parts.
hang
You
on.
have
Given how much that's
67
costing,
weapon parts.
you might want to go recoil then.
Craft.
Maybe.
Circle
Let me
button.
just check. How much does recoil cost? If you go to your right.
I think I have enough to afford stability, right? It said 50.
Yeah,
And I
you
have
do,
67.
but then it's a question of what recoil costs as well. Have a look at recoil.
Oh, okay.
Just see if.
Recoil. Craftable. Attach a compensator to reduce weapon recoil. Plus 25% accuracy. Minus 35% recoil. Cost 30 weapon parts. You have 67.
I would
weapon
say
parts.
personally, I would say go recoil because that might let you get more shots off
Circle
quicker.
button. Back.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
It's not in terms of like fire rate, but in terms of like you don't have to wait for it to realign, kind of thing.
Recoil.
They're both.
Craftable.
Yeah, so you have to
Attach a
hold it.
compensator to reduce weapon recoil. Plus 25.
And now you get a really cool animation.
Oh wait, did I get an achievement?
Yes, you did probably.
Oh, I
for,
did.
For upgrading stuff. I'm not sure what it's for, but
Semi-auto pistol.
This'll work.
Short range
Good job with that.
handgun.
so if you now scroll back over to the pistol, you'll see.
Triangle button.
Go-
Inspect.
dude,
X button.
Just go left and right.
Circle
Just go left and then
button.
right,
Close.
just to get it to repeat. Oh, or just. Oh no, go back in
Oh,
and just see if.
Semi-auto pistol has no craftable.
Okay, and go left.
Short range handgun with high bolt action rifle has no
Okay.
craftable
No,
upgrade.
it's just
Long range
Ah,
you should
okay.
just always just double check that you haven't got any. Do you know what I mean? You've still got some parts left over, so that's good.
right, but
So
not
if you-
enough to.
If you
If,
scan for
if it was enough to do an upgrade, it would have told me.
yeah, so if you scan for items, because that I think usually. Oh no, maybe not. Normally there's parts left scattered about, but
Hello.
I think you might have already got those. So keep going. Just. Oh no, there is a thing over there. Okay. Side Canadian Army. Wow. Imagine if you can rocket jump with a single bullet. Good lord.
Ellie,
Upgrading recoil sounds like a troll upgrade.
there's
Well,
stuff
no,
down there.
not really.
You see a way down?
You managed to start a generator first try once. Wow. Well, fair enough, Leslie. Very nice to meet you, and I appreciate that you're in here as well. Really appreciate having you here. Yeah. I wasn't trying to troll. I'm just trying to remember what I normally do in terms of my runs. I normally do stability and recoil when I do these.
Am I stuck? I don't hear footsteps.
If you are stuck, If you are
Do you
stuck,
hear
then
footsteps?
uh,
I'm holding forward.
yeah. In which case, back away and then reorient the item. Might just be that you're stuck. Remember how that happened before? You might have to move round, maybe to your right slightly, and then orient to it. Last of Us Part 2. Indeed, Vizbex, indeed. And this is DB's playthrough. Do you want me to give you a hand, or are you good? I think you might be okay, actually. You might have just unstuck yourself. Yeah, so I'm coaching DB. Let's have this. Oh, increasing recoil. Oh, God. That'd be funny. Just accidentally increase it instead. Oh, okay, there you go. I don't know what happened there. It seemed to go out of existence. Welcome to the Violent World. Well, I've played through this, Vizbex. I've played through this multiple times. I did this on Permadeath, very light per chapter, and I did it on Grounded as well. Both of which were very interesting runs. Grounded was a... bleh, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, keep going. You got this. Oh, there was a thing to your left.
Yeah, I heard the item sound for a second.
It's alright. Just scan and it'll flip you. There you go. Move towards it. Oh.
Come on.
Okay. Yeah, grab the... Well, so you...
Hold?
Yep, that is. Well remembered. Good. Repeat it on grounded. Yeah. That one boss fight. Ugh. No thanks.
What's he got down here?
Grounded changes a lot.
Obviously a sex den. That's why he didn't tell you about it.
I hope it's a sex den. For his sake. He was so lonely, man. It's probably just like a giant TV he didn't want to share. I'm 80% certain.
Not glass cannon, no. It is worse. It is
He was right.
just... It's not glass
What?
cannon, it's just glass.
What did they say at the beginning?
They
Is
were
that
basically...
a what?
Is that a sex den, is what they said.
Oh, a sex den.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Scuds! Thank you. Wait, hold on. Where's the... You have troubles with colours sometimes in games? Yeah. The accessibility in this game is incredible. Yes. Yeah, indeed. So basically, yeah, we are doing this stream in recognition, Vizbex, of one of the people who was responsible for this accessibility, and that is Brandon Cole, also known as SuperBlindMan. Unfortunately, he passed away over the weekend, very suddenly, very shockingly, at least from where I was standing, as it were. You know, it was a big shock to me, and many others, of course, as well. And
God. It's weed.
Oh.
That's a lot of dead weed.
This explains a lot.
yeah, so we're doing this stream in recognition of his hard work and the work that he put into this, and the lasting legacy that he's left for the industry as well. So yeah, if you want to.
I assume they were just referring to the fact that it's a garden that has been overrun with standard variety weeds.
Yeah,
everywhere.
they didn't pluralize their words properly. No. Oh goodness me! No, unfortunately not. They are referring to the thing that can be utilized in terms of certain famous meme song remixes that has a date named after it. Well, not a date named after it, like a date that's associated with it, etc., etc.
I think it was, I want to say Far Cry 4. They had these missions where
Oh no, Far Cry
you'd have to
5 maybe. Oh, I
we
don't
had
know.
to torch the weed farms.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
And you'd show up and you'd get a flamethrower, and because you're trying to disrupt the government, right? So you're torching the
Gecko
weed
says
farms.
3, but I'm not sure. Like,
and when you do it, it gets very smoky. And
yes.
my two favorite things were, one, the music playing in the background is a collaboration between Skrillex and Damon Marley. I actually met Skrillex on a plane once. I was literally sitting next to him.
Wow.
And we talked about that song. But that song is just blaring in the background, and you're just using a flamethrower to torch these things. But the further you get in, the more your vision just gets all kind of psychedelic and the music gets louder. It's really fun.
That is funny. That is funny. And I appreciate that, Vizbex. We appreciate your sympathy, and I extend my own sympathies to everyone as well. I had, for example, can't remember where my health bar is. Well, that's the good thing. Last of Us Part 2 and Part 1, the remake, allow you to do that just with a swipe up on the touchpad if you've got the narration enabled, which is amazing. Supercells? What? Bad weather rolling in. Oh, have a good one, Leslie, and we wish you all the safety and everything as well. Hopefully you keep safe and the storm doesn't do any damage.
Zoom, left stick, rotate, circle button.
Yeah, put it away, and then you'll get a piece of dialogue, I think.
Oh, there we go.
You think it's still good?
A jar of joints.
Does weed go bad?
Let's find out.
Ellie tries to open the jar as Dina removes her backpack and jacket.
You having a hard time?
No, I got it.
Dina takes the jar.
Fuck. Give me that.
Oh, yeah, like you're gonna get it.
Dina tries to twist the lid.
Okay. It's...
Yeah.
Ellie removes her jacket.
Oh, fuck it.
Dina breaks the jar on the ground.
As you do.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I choose
Dina
violence.
I had it open, didn't I?
Approaching, Ellie picks a joint up, then brushes it off. She holds it under her nose, then hands it to Dina, who takes it.
Smells good.
Dina puts the joint on her lips. She pulls out a lighter.
I mean...
She ignites the lighter, then sits on a couch.
Later, Leslie. Have a good
For a
one.
while, right?
Hopefully it goes well, storms-wise.
She lights the end of the joint.
Totally trapped.
Ellie sits behind Dina as she takes a drag. She gazes at Dina, who exhales white smoke. Dina holds the joint out to her.
I did not know about supercells. That's interesting.
Ellie scratches her head, then takes the joint.
I don't know, can you?
Holding the joint to her lips, Ellie inhales.
Scale of 1 to 10.
She hands it back to Dina.
1 being, like, absolute trash. And 10 being life-altering.
I desperately want
Dina's
to peek
bottom
right
lip
now.
curls.
How would you rate our kiss from last night?
Dina takes a toke.
Why are we still talking about this?
Ellie
Is
takes
the
the
scientific term?
You said it was a mistake.
Probably.
Ellie inhales.
Did I say that?
Tilting her head, Dina eyes Ellie, whose brow furrows.
What are you doing?
Ellie leans towards Dina.
I asked you to rate our kiss.
Dina stares at Ellie, whose eyes lower.
I don't know.
Ellie looks back up at Dina, whose eyes shift away briefly.
I give it a 6.
Dina takes another hit.
A 6?
She passes the joint.
Wow.
Like a solid 6. Okay. There are a lot of people around.
Yeah, but 6.
Oh. What? I mean, now I really want to know how you'd rate it.
Ellie shakes her head slightly.
I don't think you do.
I think it calls for a
Ellie takes a
do-over,
drag.
obviously.
She gazes up at Dina as she exhales. She smiles at Dina.
You might be right.
You're infuriating.
Have you met you?
Dina shakes her head slightly as she
Wow.
looks back at Ellie.
Ouch.
You make me want to go back outside into that blizzard.
Ooh.
Ellie moves closer to Dina.
No one is stopping you.
Tilting her head, Ellie leans in.
This better be better than a 6.
Ellie flicks the joint away, then takes Dina's face in her hands and kisses her deeply. Dina puts her hands to Ellie's face as she kisses her back. Ellie shifts Dina back onto the couch as they kiss passionately.
Yep. Well, that happened.
with no thought at all given to fire safety.
I was going to
just
say.
flicking a burning joint away.
That's what I thought. I was like, hold on. I don't think I'd ever necessarily. I don't think that had crossed my mind. As big as CDs, good lord. They can contain hail as big as CDs. And tend to produce tornadoes. That's what a supercell is. Good lord. Is that why they called him Cell in Dragon Ball Z? No. He was that powerful. Wow. Yeah, so you.
How are we doing on time anyway?
We are about 20 minutes from. Well, I wonder why. We're about 23 minutes from the end of stream.
Oh, good. Okay.
So we got a little time.
I realized I'm suffering from a very rare form of color blindness right now, where everything is black.
Wow. It's not so much color blindness as color monochromatic. Well, not quite monochromatic.
Yeah, everything is the same color.
Yeah. Oh goodness me! You are now in control, by the way, in case you didn't realize.
No, I'm not. I'm in Last of Us 2. Jesus.
Oh, come on. You know what? Fine.
One of these days, I swear to God, we're gonna have to retire that joke.
Well,
but it's good.
Not so much retire it as just put it on the shelf for a while.
Oh, good point.
That's what I mean. Because it's one of those jokes that, yeah. Anyway, I believe I remember what. Well, actually, no, it's not. No, it's not what I'm thinking. No, it's. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You have... Ooh. How many did you count? Sorry, I mean, what I mean says... How many did you see? Rescan and check your targets.
Oh, wait. If I do...
Should I say how many
are each of the chirps one enemy?
Yep.
Scan for enemies. Circle button. Scan for
So, okay,
enemies.
hold on.
Alt3 button. Navigate to
Wait
scan
for her
enemies.
to stop talking.
4?
So, my count would be 3, but possibly 4. I know what you mean.
Does the last sound count as one?
Go,
The kind of...
Go again, just to see if... It might be 4, actually, yeah. It could be. Yeah, oh god, that looks like 5.
I think it's 4.
Well, maybe,
5 now?
I don't know. Could be. The thing is, sometimes I don't know.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4 plus the chirp at the end.
Plus,
and I don't know if that chirp counts or not.
It might just be. It could be an echo. It could not be. Might not be. So I would suggest being careful. But your strategy is up to you. Oh, so Marshall, that is so lovely of you. That is so kind of you, and I really appreciate that, Marshall. If ever you want any assistance, or if you just want to talk or anything, do say, and I will be glad to assist where I can. But I'm glad that my streaming and Colo's as well has helped you sort of feel better about it. That's fantastic to hear, and wishing you all the best as well. So I would say move towards your first enemy and take it from there.
So they sound like they're like in a row because the sound.
No, see there.
Wait, why did I get 2 chirps there?
Because you've turned slightly, so it's kind of. So there's like 3. So they're moving about. That's the thing. They're not stationary.
You are crouched. Health 100.
Uh-oh. There's one to your right. Well, it was one to your right. Yeah, that still is. Oh, God. You might be able to throw... Have you got any... Check if you got anything on you. Like, throw...
0.
Okay, you haven't. Fine. Strategy. Check for items, see if there's anything... Okay, no items. That's fine. So you might have to do this the old-fashioned way. Or you could try and sneak through.
Options.
So the thought of trying to
X
sneak
button. Select.
through
Circle button. Back.
seems absolutely crazy to me because I could target enemies
Yeah, all you got
and
to
I
do
could
is just.
target waypoints, but
all-
the waypoint could be going right into an enemy. There's
Yeah.
no such thing as targeting an invisible waypoint between the enemies.
Well, no, the thing is, you can't. So, what you could do is you could just nav assist and just see what happens. Just take anything out along the way. And if you really feel like you need it, you can always go invisible while prone and crawl the entire way through. So there is that as well. You could pull a snake and go under what is essentially a cardboard box. do 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 do. Anyway,
So because my ears aren't finely tuned enough yet,
I'll help you.
These don't sound like clickers.
Well,
right?
that's because they're not clickers. Like,
What are they?
they are runners,
X button.
so they can still
Circle
see.
button. Back.
Okay.
But the good thing is,
So I can sneak up behind them, but I can't sneak up in front of them.
not as easily, no. But the point is, it doesn't really matter too much. Because if you're close enough and you get the grab prompt, you should be fine, as long as the other ones don't see you, which is okay. You know, that happens. Go on. I want to see how you get on with this. Whatever strategy
I'm
you
gonna
decide
try
to.
stealth. We'll see how it works.
Yeah. So you don't have to.
By stealth, I mean grab and stab, not
Yeah.
sneak through.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm not going to tell you what to do. Oh, you have a. It's a shame you haven't got a brick or a bottle. You could have really used that. That would have been fun. Okay. I'm not going to tell you how to play this. Just going to see how we get on, eh?
Listen to the sound of me dying.
No, I'm just going to listen to the sound of you panicking in play.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Oh, no. This is... Maybe? Is it? It's can't... No, it is. Oh, no. I think I've just remembered what's about to happen. Not immediately, but... Yeah, there's one. Ooh. Yeah, so this is a problem. What do you think you need to do? So you remember the look on my face?
I have no idea what happened.
So you remember the look on my face just now when I realized what was about to happen? So this is a very, very... Well, I say very, very... This is a fairly iconic chapter. Partly in terms of accessibility as well. So this is called Horde. And there is a reason for that.
Wonder why.
Yeah, well, I don't know, maybe because of the... No, so do you want me to tell you what you're going to have to do here? Or...
Sure. Because I have no idea what just happened to me.
So basically, you killed one, and
Right.
that kill triggers the rest of it to happen. And
The Horde. as it
yes,
were.
kind of, yes. And basically, what you then have to do is basically sprint and just run. Like that. That
Oh.
is, yeah, it is one of the most. See, no, I'll tell you. I'll say what I was going to say in a minute because this might. It took me a few tries when I first did this. I will say
So,
that.
I still want to kill one.
Maybe it depends on how.
Or I don't want to kill any.
Well, to be honest, I don't think it necessarily matters either way. They're still going to come for you. So,
Right.
so like, you could even just start running. Like as soon as you get in, you could even just go. Do you know what I mean?
Just waypoint and
Just
hold L1 and just
waypoint, hold
waypoint.
L1, and also dodge as well. So occasionally L1, just because the geometry sometimes gets a bit fun here, and listen
Okay.
out for those traversal cues as well. You'll get this.
Okay.
Just Leroy Jenkins it. Sorry, Leroy Jenkins. Yes, exactly.
So as soon as I load, I'm just gonna L3 And then start running.
Yeah, L3. Just keep L3ing every so often and just keep running. You'll be fine. Yeah, there you go. Go. So just keep doing it every couple of seconds. Well, every... Yeah, keep going. So dodge for that. Hi, Audio Gamer on YouTube. Hello. Yeah, keep going, keep going. Oh, God. So, keep dodging and running and traverse. Yep. Over there. Nice. Oh, God. No. Oh, God, you got flanked. Okay. Keep going. Just keep running. Keep going. Yep, keep going. Just no matter what, just keep running and dodging and etc. Nice, you're doing all right. Yeah, keep going. Just keep going. Oh God. Yeah, keep going. Oh God! Whoa! Hello! Whoa! Keep going. Oh man. That was a decent run. That was good.
Press L1 button.
It is not easy.
That rapid fire, like.
Yeah.
Continue.
I was like, oh God. Well,
Like you can't possibly dodge all of those, right?
No, not really. But it like the thing is, these lot can't be killed really. Well, they could in theory, but it's pointless trying because there's that many.
When I'm running and I hear the dodge sound, do I want to let go of run and try to dodge, or should I just keep running no matter what?
You can hit dodge and then immediately carry on running. Like it's so you're.
But dodge is the same as the run button, right?
Yeah,
It's
but
all
you
L1.
can tap it and then re-hold it like immediately, and then the animations should sort of cancel into each other. Or if you're really concerned,
just to clarify, so I'm holding L1.
yeah,
Do
to
I
sprint, yeah.
release and hold again, or do I release, tap, release, and then press and hold again?
I would say the latter. So release, tap, release, and then very quickly sort of hold it and then run to hopefully, if you time it right, you should be able to carry on just sprinting.
Okay.
I once did this during a run during a playthrough I was doing. I once did it on my first try, but that was after multiple times of having done it on previous playthroughs. So don't be like, it takes a lot to get this. It's partly luck, it's partly skill, and it's partly just RNG as to whether. So,
and then every once in a while, I'm hearing what sounds like an interact prompt.
that's a traverse.
I think.
I think that's a traverse you're getting.
Well, no, traverse is different. Traverse
Yeah,
is gongy.
Yeah.
But it's a kind of ping sound.
I'm not seeing that on here, but I'm not saying it's not there. If you get one of those, then go for it.
Like, should I hit it or?
Yeah, if you get one of those, then hit it and see what it does. If it's actually a proper interact, then it should let you through. So
R1 button next.
Okay.
Yeah, because I wasn't seeing it on here, and I'm trying to watch closely for that. You got this. Come on, let's go.
Whew.
You got this. Just take a breath, focus, and then go. This is like Running Man. That's what this is. Go, 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 go. Good. Yeah, over there. Nice. Whoa, yep, go. Whoa. That's what I mean about luck and corners and geometry. Oof. Like, I think you got... Yeah, sometimes you will have runs like that where you get absolutely, yes, corner swarmed. Yeah.
Continue. R1 button.
Didn't exactly work out for Jenkins yet. Exactly, Marshall. Oh, God. Oh, no. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, no. Ouch. Oof. So, I've got a suggestion. Do you want to save here? Because it doesn't really trigger until you start running into that area there. So if you save here, do you want? I'll let you have a couple of more cracks at it. But if you want me to have a go at it, and then I can kind of show it off. Maybe I'm not saying I'll be able to do it well with the lag, but
Yeah.
I can give it a try.
I would much rather you do it.
So if you save here, because then you can have a go at it as well. Like you know what I mean. You can.
So I want to.
So if you continue,
okay.
Yeah, and then you save.
Extras, tutorial, save
game. Do
manual save.
Maybe new game.
New manual save from your current autosave.
Does that work?
The game is saved half. Wait, it's saved halfway through. How do you mean it's saved halfway through?
Select.
Gecko. Yeah, it seemed so good.
Tutorial, save, locate current autosave. Jackson, the Horde, manual save. 4 Jackson, the Horde, July 3rd, 2024 at 4:51:53.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Very light.
So if you
14 load game.
So give yourself.
Very like my rear end.
No, this is not. Well, this is not light. I agree. It's not very light.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to.
So no, I mean.
Sure.
So apparently you managed to do a section and it's now checkpointed you there. So there are little like mini checkpoints, I guess, within this.
Okay.
I don't necessarily remember that being a thing, but that's fine. Like it's useful at least. So you are progressing. Right. I'm not saying I'm going to be able to do this, but I'll give it a go.
Message from Backend.
Because this will be a lot harder with latency.
Join as a visitor.
Right.
Invited you to a SharePlay session. Press the PS button for details. To enjoy SharePlay, both you and the host must have a stable internet.
Should be
message from Backend. Invite join as a visitor. Button. Press.
Let me see.
You're playing the host's game.
There we go.
New notification.
There we go.
Can't join SharePlay.
Oh, no, I'm just going to hydrate before I do this.
Circle button.
You have to with this. Right. Again, so bear in mind, I'm doing this over SharePlay, so latency could be a factor. Oh, hello. Whoa. Okay. Come on. Yep. Nice. Yep. Oh. There we go. I manually turned the camera then, ever so slightly. Squeeze through here. Yep. Nice. I got a health kit. Cool.
Okay, you're here.
Through here. Nice. That's a sort of control loss thing. That's fine. Ow. Yeah, so you have to basically just trust. There we go.
An infected forces its
Nice.
down on Abby. As it goes to bite her face, her revolver
Oh yeah.
appears and shoots
Hang on, I've got to tap square. There we go.
A man helps her up. It's Joel. A horde of infected claw at a fence. Tapping Abby's shoulders, Tommy runs into a building.
So, oh, right. I can. This is so. There's not. I've paused deliberately because this is now not a running sequence. Or rather, I've got you through to the point.
Sounds like one.
No, you'll see why in a second.
Okay.
I've got you through. I've got you through the tricky bit. I'm actually surprised I got it first try. Like it is not. I was basically just mashing L3, kind of mashing L3, periodically tapping L1. I manually turned the camera once to try and get me out of the corner, but that was it. That was kind of just an intuition thing. It was just like, oh god, there's enemies to my right, and they are sort of hitting me just from that side. If I turn slightly, it might slot the camera back into place. But other than that, as you could tell, the fact I was able to commentate it basically means that I've done this far too many times. Well, not commentate exactly, but I was like, good, over there, that thing, traverse. Thank you, Hopeless, for the follow. Much appreciated. Right, yeah, so if you want to switch back in, then you can do the rest, because now comes the fun bit.
So you're sure there's no more running?
Not that I don't think so. No, because I think this is. Yeah, or at the very least, if there is, it shouldn't be much of an issue. Yeah.
A feature that only the host can use was started. Wait until the host stops it.
Game base.
No, that was fun. Like, I'm shocked that that works, because sometimes we've had issues doing stuff like that with SharePlay, because there's just so much happening.
Quit to options.
Yeah, there you go.
X button. Select.
So if you back
circle
out,
button. Back.
there's items and stuff on the floor as well. There you go.
What am I doing?
So you can just follow, just run, just follow. Oh, hello. Oh god. Escape the grapple! Go, go, go! Oh, wow. Oh! Over that bridge. Good lord! I don't know if that was Joel or Tommy with a shotgun. Go through the traversal thing. There you go. Well done.
You okay?
Yeah.
So now you have time to patch yourself up as well. So if you want to swipe up and check your health. Oh, once.
I'm swiping, but nothing's happening.
Oh, it's because they're talking.
Oh. I can't.
Options.
No, because of the dialogue.
Am I supposed to be able to hear what they're saying?
Yes, because we turned the dialogue down. That's why.
Oh.
So if you turn it up and then restart the checkpoint, you should be okay. Because it should
Go to mode.
treat that cutscene, or
Options.
that not cutscene.
Audio.
Yeah, go in there and then
80, range,
turn it up to
0,
100.
2, 185, 90,
And then-
95, 100.
then back out and then restart the checkpoint.
Audio.
You should be okay. I'd be shocked if that's not a
Export
checkpoint.
language. Options. Photo mode.
If it isn't, then
Audio
I'll
to
help you.
glossary.
So
Extras. Tutorials. Save game. Load game. Restart checkpoint. Restart from the most recent checkpoint.
that
No.
should
X
be
button.
okay.
Select. Circle button. Back.
I mean, if not, I can get you through it, so it's fine. I'll help you.
Yes.
Yeah, so go, 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 go. Yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't keep jumping, but only jump when the game tells you to. Go. Yeah, nice. Oh, wow. You went straight through. Brilliant.
You okay?
Yeah.
So now go forward to where they are.
This is where we go.
Oh, break that.
I reckon we go out the back. We can make a break.
Options.
Break the glass that's there.
Lodge. You got a better idea. Hey, you got a gun?
Yeah.
Well, you're a good shot. Keep up with us.
So it's not technically a running thing.
Come back with a clean.
So keep following him. So there's actually going to be items and stuff here. Whoa. So you can... Wow. So you can actually help with these. You can go through and then help, basically. So you can aim, fire, etc. So that, yeah, pause it a second.
Options.
So that little ping there is basically telling you you need to do something else to progress. That's what it was trying to tell you. So in this case, combat stuff. There was an interact there though, which I think you hit, which is fine. Do I have a Discord? Yes, I do. Which you should have been able to see before now, but there it is. Should you wish to join the Discord. Yeah, so essentially this is like a sort of holdout section-ish. I'm not going to say too much in terms of that, but yeah. So basically, interact with anything you can interact with to progress it. But for now, I think you've just got to hold these guys off, which is fine.
So, want to be following waypoints, or do I want to be scanning for enemies and shooting them?
You don't even need to scan. You can just aim and fire. Like, the only time you really need to scan is if you're trying to do stealth. But if you're like actively,
so aim will even like snap on. Like if I'm
Yeah.
like 90 degrees
Well,
off.
yeah, it's auto
aim will
lock, isn't
still
it?
snap
So
on? Oh, excellent. Okay.
very useful.
I thought it was like if they were like in front of you, it'll auto
Oh
lock.
no.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
The aim gets
That's even better.
ridiculous in this in a good way. People were considering it as a cheat, and I'm like, no, it's just good fun. It's all right. Especially when you get the modifiers later on after you beat the game, where you get to do like slow motion kills and stuff like that. It's good fun. In terms of like slow motion bullet time and whatever. So back out, aim and fire.
So
and
I want to aim and then push down to look up as nature intended.
Oh God, I forgot you were inverted. Oh no. Yeah. Yes.
Is there another sound cue when it goes to the head, or do I
Yeah,
just
there
have
is.
to
It's just
assume
a
that it
higher
went to it?
pitched. It's just a higher pitched one or a lower pitched one if you're going for the legs.
Okay, so after I hit down, I should hear another
Hopefully, yeah, and it may
sound
shift.
when it's time to shoot.
Yeah, and it may shift between the two, and if it does that, just take a shot, and it's fine.
Okay.
So, and then of course,
And
if
then
you
I just
want
want to keep shooting until they're all dead.
no, because they will keep infinitely spawning. There will be dialogue that will indicate when you've got to do certain things as well, so like running to help people or whatever. And there will also be opportunities to go and grab ammo and items and things. So it's kind of like waves-ish. It's all right. You'll get it. It's a fun sequence. This. It's very cool.
It sounds stressful as hell, but okay.
Oh, it isn't. It's not. It's not. Trust me. It's not as stressful as one later on in the game. I'll tell you that much.
Okay, so I'm going to unpause.
Yeah. Unpause, aim, and
shoot.
Yeah, and look for
and keep shooting
ammo. Do
until
whatever.
Somebody tells me to do something else.
Kind of. Yeah. Well, don't forget you got melee as well. You can go and grab. There's items on the floor. Should you need to go and grab weapons and things. Not like sort of new guns or anything, but new sort of melee things, that kind of stuff. It's all right. You got this. Come on.
Okay. I don't have high hopes, so let's see what happens.
No, you got this. It's fine. Oh, and you instantly get grabbed by the one. There you go. Gone. Nice. Lovely. So now you can.
Ain't gonna hold him for long. We need to hurry.
So you can grab. So that means you're still in combat, like combat mode, as it were. So if you nav assist through to items, if you scan items.
Scan.
Yeah, scan items and yeah, there's stuff over there.
Here, use this.
Just ignore that. Just ignore what they're doing.
Hey, girl! Give us a hand with this thing!
Okay, there you go. See? They're telling you what to do. So run over to where they are, because it should give you a waypoint now. You can be as dramatic as you like. You can sprint through. You
Push it
can.
up onto the cart. Get inside. I'll get the gun to the window. You two keep those infected off of me.
Yep. So that. Whoa. Goodness me. So there's your instructions. You've got to hold these lot off. So you want to dodge those. There you go. Nice. So now you can aim and fire as well, remember? At the clicker. Well, that was a clicker.
6 loaded. 10 reserved.
There you go. That was the head.
Just need another minute.
Ooh, wow. So aim, there's no, yeah, there's no way for it. Just aim and see. Oh no. Nice. Wow.
How we doing, guys?
Hey! Those shotgun kills are brutal. Goodness me.
Go!
It's not even you doing it and it's still brutal.
Through the window.
There you go.
Let's go.
Up and through.
Hurry!
Grab that off the floor, that's fine. And that.
We can't stay here.
Go, up there. Uh-oh. Nice. Just run. Dodge and run. Oh god, you're gonna die. Maybe. Yeah, you might die from this. Go! That's okay, good. Just so you want to nav assist your way through. Oh. Oh no. Oh, you did really well though. You did all right. It's stressful in places.
Avoid them and attack from range.
Oh, I got the combat mostly. The problem was when I was shooting, I couldn't. Well, first I wasn't getting any haptics. I thought I'd be getting haptics when the aim locked on, and I wasn't feeling any.
I don't know.
And then I couldn't make out any sounds because it was just all screaming the whole time.
And shotguns.
So, but that was mostly fine. And then when it quieted down a little bit, I was like, okay, I'm gonna follow the waypoints. And then everything got crazy, and then I died.
It's because it's like waves. Given we're at time, overtime, do you want me to do this, or do you want to have another go? Or
I will gladly have you do it.
if you're sure, I'm not. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not pressuring you into it. Do you know what I mean?
No, not at all.
I'll see if I can show how it's done then. I love Gecko, your comment. Are we sure that shotgun isn't from the Doomslayer? I mean, it's loud enough. It's flipping, against all the evil that hell can conjure, against all the wickedness that mankind can produce. We will send unto them only you, etc. Yeah, I'm ready to be brought in via an invite.
You should already have it. Well, actually, I don't know if it gives you an invite. I just switched modes. So just try hitting X and see if it works.
No. Oh, there we go. Oh.
There you go.
Okay, yeah. Right. Oh, actually, it might have checkpointed us. There we go. That was annoyingly easy.
I got you.
I didn't even get to show you the fun combat part of it.
Where are we going?
It's this way. Come on.
Should I just get you through to the...
Everywhere.
Whoa, hello! Should I just get you through to the next checkpointy bit?
Let's go.
So we're running through...
Inside a bar, Joel pushes double doors closed. Tommy sets a plank of lumber between two brackets, barricading the doors. Stepping back, Tommy puts a hand on Abby's shoulder.
Hey, I'm Tommy. That's Joel. What's your name?
She blinks.
Abby.
Abby, are you okay? That ain't gonna hold. We gotta go back. We can't outrun them all the way to Jackson. We need to barricade that door. Tommy, we cannot stay here. The horses ain't making it all that way.
My friends are at a mansion just north of here. It's fenced in. We have the whole perimeter secure.
It's a Baldwin place. I can work. All right. I'll get the door. All right. You ride with me. Come on.
Abby takes a shocked breath.
Oh!
She runs up a set of stairs to Joel on horseback. He pulls her onto the horse behind him. Tommy quickly climbs onto his own horse. The three gallop out of the building with the horde of infected trailing after them.
Whoa, that is a lot of... Yep. There we go. And end scene. It's not a bad place actually to... Hold on, actually we might be loading.
In the grow room.
What about this one?
In their underwear, Ellie touches a scar on Dina's abdomen.
When I was 12, I found a skateboard. Uh-oh. And I tried to get on it.
They're wearing tank tops.
And it shot right out from underneath me.
Wait, how did you get the scar?
I fell on my knife.
Whoops.
Dina palms her face. She gazes at Ellie, who is lying next to Dina with her head on Dina's other arm.
Okay.
Moving Dina's arm, Ellie raises her own, which has a tattoo along the forearm. Ellie runs her fingers over her arm.
A chemical burn.
A tattoo of a moth and fern.
I did it myself.
A scar sits under the tattoo.
Why?
Ellie rests her hand on her forearm and she stares off.
To cover a bite mark? Right here.
She rubs her arm, then lowers it.
got jumped by an infected when I was 14. And turns out I'm immune, so it healed with a ring of fucked up teeth marks and cysts and...
Dina smacks her.
Ow!
Fuck you.
She climbs on top of Ellie.
What? Hey!
I told you a real fucking story.
I did tell you a real fucking story.
Oh, you want a bite, Mark?
Dina glances up.
Jesse?
Dina and
You
Ellie
want to
scramble
bite,
to the
Mark?
podium.
Stay there, okay?
Are you okay?
Just, will you wait, please?
Jesse rushes in, stopping when he sees them.
Just turn around. What are you doing?
Kidding me.
He turns his back to them as they dress.
You're supposed to be on patrol.
There's a blizzard outside.
Is that weed?
He turns back.
Why are you here?
People are counting on you. You get that?
Jeez,
What
Dad.
you do matters.
Well, then why aren't you at the fucking lookout?
Tommy and Joel didn't show up.
Dina looks at Ellie.
What do you mean?
We waited for them for an hour. I was looking for their horses when I saw lights.
Maybe they just went back to town. Without being replaced. No way.
Ellie pulls on her jacket.
How much of their region have you covered?
Not much.
Then we split up. Go at it from different sides, and we can cover the whole thing in a few hours.
I don't like you riding solo. We don't know what's out there.
Exactly. What if they need help?
They gather their belongings.
Okay, I'll head west. Dina can take south, and you come from the east. But be smart about it, yeah?
Yeah.
With a furrowed brow, Ellie gives a nod, then strides out of the grow room with Dina and Jesse following.
Ominous music is ominous.
Out in the woods, Joel, Abby, and Tommy gallop on horseback through the snow towards the large mountain-style home, where Abby's crew wait behind an open metal gate with stone pillars. Abby shoots a pistol as infected runners rush and leap towards them. The three ride through the open gate. The infected slam into the gate just as the crew pull it closed. They take shots through the gate at the infected. Owen hurls a Molotov cocktail. A dark-haired woman does the same. Wreaths in flame, the infected ride.
Yeah.
The runners become motionless as they burn. Owen turns back towards Abby, who is now off of Joel's horse.
Let's get inside!
Owen stares at Abby and the men as he moves towards the house. Joel and Tommy dismount, then lead their horses as they follow the crew through the storm up towards the open garage.
I mean, what a sequence. Just...
Inside the garage, the door closes behind them. A black-haired man looks at Abby.
How you guys doing?
We're good. Thanks.
Yeah. Can I talk to you for a minute?
You want to get those saddles off?
No, it's all right. We'll just ride out the storm and get here.
Owen leads Abby into an entertainment room with a television and bar. The others follow.
You are nothing but lucky.
You have no idea.
Y'all get electricity in here.
Where the fuck have you been?
There are solar panels on the roof.
Who are these people?
How long y'all been here?
Since yesterday.
Yep. What are y'all doing out this way?
Just passing through. You two live nearby?
We do. A few hours down the hill. Y'all should come back with us. Restock before you head out.
Appreciate it. I'm Mel, by the way.
Tommy. This is my brother.
Tommy leans on the bar.
Joel.
The crew stares at Joel, who stands in the middle of the room.
Y'all act like you heard of us or something.
Abby aims a shotgun at Joel's leg.
Because they have.
She shoots him. Joel drops to the floor.
sorry.
Two men restrain Tommy as a black-haired woman strikes him in the head with a pistol. Tommy collapses.
Laura? All clear?
He's out. Put him against the wall.
Tommy! Get off me! Get off me!
Dark-haired men drag Joel back to a snow-covered window. They pin his arms against its frame. Abby crouches in front of Joel.
Joel Miller.
Who are you?
Guess.
Joel glances around at the crew. He wears a strained yet defiant expression as he stares back at Abby.
Why don't you say whatever speech you got rehearsed? Get this over with.
He glares at her. Abby rises. She hands the shotgun to Owen, then motions to Joel. She glances at Mel.
Tourniquet his leg. Do it.
A hesitant Mel lowers a handgun as she moves forward, backing away from Owen. Abby glances around the room. She steps to a golf bag sitting in a corner, then removes a club. Owen aims the shotgun at Joel's head.
Don't you fucking move.
Approaching, Mel ties a tourniquet around Joel's leg.
God! Damn it!
Clear out.
The men release Joel, then step away.
Such
Owen
a good
steps back
sequence,
with
this.
the shotgun as
Just
Abby approaches with
wow.
the golf club. Brow furrowed and face tight, she regards the club, then glares at Joel.
You stupid old man.
Just what a sequence this is.
You don't get to rush this.
She swings at his head.
Ooh. Crunchy and ew. I think this counts as a checkpoint.
Select circle button.
And I'm not gonna. Wait, actually, does it? Let's see. Hold on.
Joel! Tommy!
I think it will do in a second. Once.
How do I get down there?
And I think in a second we actually get control.
Okay, Shimmer.
Yay, there we go. My memory serves me well. I'll be honest, I forgot that whole sequence was literally right after that chase. I was like, hang on a minute. Let me just save for
Are we
you.
supposed to know why she hates him, or have we not found that out yet?
That would be spoiler territory. At this
Okay,
point.
so we don't actually know why she hates him. We just know that
No.
what we've seen.
Yeah. I'm gonna do
I wasn't
it.
sure if there was like maybe something I forgot from the first game or
Yeah.
something that happened earlier here.
Yep. So I'm just gonna quit because we are at time.
Yep.
I've already saved. Don't worry. I've done a new save for you. Yeah, no, that like we'll leave that on that sort of cliffhanger, I guess. As to next
Feature
time.
that only the host can use was started. Wait until the host stops it.
And yeah, thank you so much to DB for letting us take control of his playthrough for a little while. Let me just. There we go.
Left the party.
Yeah, no, I hope you've enjoyed this. Have a good one, Reese. Oh,
SharePlay connection is locked.
oh, there we go.
Latest. Tab. Must see.
That's all right. The PlayStation Store's popped up in the background.
PS5.
Let me just.
PS5.
PS5.
The Last of Us
There we go.
Part
I've
2
got my
remastered.
Last of Us
Home for
icon. There we go. Yeah, no, it's been great being able to go back into this game again, and of course I'll say this one final time for this stream. It's all thanks to, thanks to the hard work of everyone who worked on the accessibility, including of course Brandon Cole, aka SuperBlindMan, who sadly passed away over the weekend. But we recognise the amazing things that he managed to achieve in setting a bar for the industry to follow. And yeah, sympathies and condolences to everyone, friends, family, loved ones, etc. He will be much missed, and he's definitely a force of nature in the best way possible in that respect. But yeah, thank you so much to DB for letting me be the colour commentary, as it were. And we will return to this. We might even return to this next week, because I can't leave this hanging for that long in terms of what happens. And scheduling wise, tomorrow will be Killer Instinct with Frank, which will be a lot of fun. And on Sunday it should be more Sea of Thieves. For anybody in the States, I hope you have a great Independence Day tomorrow as well. Hope you can mark celebrations with as much fun, merriment, etc. Mark it in whatever way you see fit, and I hope you have a good time doing so in good company. Have a great election day. Oh God, Gecko, please no, let's not get into politics. Let's not. But in any case, thank you so much for all the support, all the raids, all the cheers, the interaction in chat. It means so much. It really, really does. These streams wouldn't happen. You know, these streams wouldn't happen without all of you. Thanks for having a chill stream. Ah, thank you, Marshall. Massively appreciated. In any case, all that remains for me to say, other than, of course, thanking you and DB as well, all that remains for me to say is I've been Sightless Combat. Have a great rest of the day, whatever time it is in your part of the world, whatever time it is where you are. Stay safe, take care, and I look forward to seeing you on the next stream. Thank you very much for watching.